Play at the Phillies at the Miami Marlins for game number 2 out of 3 game series. The Phillies won last night 9-3. And pitching for the Phillies today will be Hayden Zara, and pitching for the Marlins today will be Sandy Alcantara. Here going your first start off. We got Castro leading off the agent, Alabama batting second, Boston batting third, and Jason batting fourth. Brandon Morris playing left field, Harrison batting playing center field, Vasquez playing right field, Monsosa playing shortstop, no trade turn tonight. And got Bryson Stott playing second base. That's your pretty starting lineup. So you got Cosmo, so you got your 2025 National All-Star MVP Cosmo comes in back for the Phillies. MVP, MVP, no free pass on base, 0 outs, top of the first infield. Sandy Alcantara got the pitch getting for you, swinging with strike one. Sandy Alcantara got the pitch, and Cosmo got hit by a pinch and went back to first base for the field. Coming next to bat the Phillies, got Alabama next to bat the Phillies at 1 free pass first base, 0 outs, top of the first infield. Sandy Alcantara got the pitch, got one catch the ball. Saying the pitch is swinging the struggle one. Saying the pitch is everybody catching the ball 2-1. Saying the pitch is swinging the 5-1-2-2. Saying the pitch is great, but everyone lines out to one Peter. And one Hernandez, everyone's out to 1-1. So the next about the Phillies, you got your 2-time MVP Bryce Harper. The next about the Phillies, you 1 free grand first base, 1 out top of the first infield. 5-1-82. 5-1-82. 5-1-82. And second target pitching Bryce, Buddy catches the balls 1-0. And second target then pitching Bryce, Buddy catches, swinging the strike 1-1. Second target then pitching Bryce, and swinging down with the power 1-2. Second target then pitching Bryce, swinging at the power still 1-2. And second target then pitching Bryce, swinging that one goes high, and waving that ball's going, gone. 2-run home run for Bryce Harper, and the Phillies are on the board. And Bryce Harper got a hit, Bryce Harper 1-1. Let's go on. The Phillies have 2-1, the Marlins have 0-1, and the Phillies get a 2-1 score on the top of the first thanks to Kyle Schwarber and Bryce Harper's 2-1 home run. This is Bryce Harper's 20-run home run on the 5 balls in center field. And it's going to be, so the Phillies going to get 82 for not seeing the Marlins going to get 65, 76 in the season. Guys, I won the Bryce Harper just going to watch the game supposed to play. Bryce Harper just hit a home run, y'all. A home run for Bryce Harper and kick it on. Bryce Harper was due for a home fucking run. What up, Slim? Slim is in the house. I'm doing good, Slim. I'm doing good. By the way, guys, I'm going to let y'all know, guys, I got a new Instagram account. For my new Instagram account, I got locked down. So I got a new Instagram account. So, guys, make sure you follow me on Instagram at VarskyHighGaming.78. That's my new Instagram page, VarskyHighGaming.78, y'all. That's my other one got locked out. So coming up next to the Phillies, we got J.T. Real next to the Phillies, no Phillies versus Mays. 1 out, top of the second, here we go. Second target gonna pitch 3, J.T. ready for running catch on strike with 1. Second target gonna pitch 3, J.T. swinging the 5 going 2. Second target gonna pitch 3, J.T. swinging that one is another, swinging that one is a 5. Swinging that one is another 5 1 still 1-2. Oh, what I was saying, baby, so I said that my Instagram account, the one, the #gaming.12, got logged out of it, so I don't know the password to log back into it, so I had to create a whole new Instagram account. So you have to follow my new Instagram account, is #gaming.78. I said my new Instagram account. So if you listening, y'all would know my new Instagram account. So that's what I mean, Angel. If you get that through your damn head, I'm not speaking in tongues. Don't call me bro, Angel. And Sandy Cantara got the pitch for you, and JT ready for it. You see that was another 5-1 still 1-2. And Sandy Cantara got the pitch for you, JT ready for it. Body catch goes balls 1 and 2. Instead, he can talk and then pitch me JT running can go ball 2-2-2. A big 428. That's a cool jersey. It's the Bryce Harper jersey. No, I'm not the lady who took that. No, the lady is white. The lady is white. So there you go. The lady's white. So I wouldn't be doing it. The lady's white. Yeah, because I was not. They showed the lady on TV who did it, and that's not me. So there you go. Yeah, that's gross, nasty. What's up, Elvis? And second target in history, JT Rayford. Swing, running can go to strike three, and JT really out this movie open one with your first strikeout. So coming to the next event, the Phillies, you have Brandon Marsh next event, the Phillies, no three bears, no base, 2 outs, top of the first, here we go. Second target in history, Marsh, running can go to strike 1. The second target in history, Marsh, running can go to balls 1-1. And second target in history, Marsh, Rayford. I'm doing good, Elvis. You just got people in the chat saying this disgusting and inappropriate stuff. You know? And very much spots out to the superstar Alan Lopez. And very much open one. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Phillies have 2-1, the Marlins have 0-1 to move on to the bottom of the first. It's the Phillies, the Marlins turn the red, the Marlins do the turn the red at the bottom of the first. And the 3 Marlins players do the red at the bottom, and it's 2 of the Phillies. And the 3 Marlins players do the red at the bottom of the first. We Alan Lopez, Augustus Ramirez, and Jacoby Morrissey. I'm doing good, Rico. Yeah, I only got one. One was saying something before he said, keep on talking. I'm going to see you in. I'm like, you know what? I have to block you for that one because that's nasty. You want to tell somebody to keep on talking, I'm going to see you in. That's nasty. No, I'm going to hear that. That's gross as hell. I got that, and I blocked the person for that because, and then the other person was saying, well, like, Adrian, whatever his last name was, saying, what's your disability? I was talking about I got a new Instagram account and said, what's your disability? Like, you know, that's just, you shouldn't have asked nobody that. You know, you should never ask nobody that. And then another person was asking like about the woman who stole the home involved in the kid yesterday. I'm like, no, I do not look like that person. The person on the TV that is a white person, so it couldn't be me. But they show the face of the person and it's not me. So there you go. So like people are so dumb. Yeah, guys, you guys doing the rest of the video. You can watch the game with MC Sports Philadelphia. You know the March stuff like the album fans, Augustus Ramirez, Mosey, Humberto Hernandez, Eric Weather, Joey Weaver. They can't get the names of everything. Let me say the whole stuff like one more time, you know, because they were saying today. So you got Album Fans, Augustus Ramirez, Jacoby Mosey, Humberto Hernandez, Eric Weather, Joey Weaver, Javier Centurions. Then there's Tyler Johnson team, I think that was it. And I think there's Maximo Acosta, I think that's how you say it. To come at the bat for the Marlins, we had Ottawa pass come to bat for the Marlins, the Marlins plays are ready, 0 bottom of the first, here we go. Hayes and Zara got to pitch for Yato, waiting for everybody to go straight to 1. Hayes and Zara got to pitch for Yato, right, swing at the foul on 2. Hayes and Zara got to pitch for Yato, waiting for the Ottawa pass, that's for Tario, Ottawa pass for Revenue Evans, on baseball. And Hayes is all going to pitch out to go for running because goes balls 1 and 2. Hayes is all going to pitch out to running because goes balls 2 and 2 and 2. Yeah, I was playing 2K this morning. I was playing NBA 2K26 this morning. I did a video for the first episode for the NBA 2K26 series I'm going to do. So, you know, so I got the first episode coming out on Tuesday. You get to see how creating Terrence Richard, the build and everything, and then you get to see me do the build and then also the face creation part, where I put in his face and everything. You see everything I did for that. And then, you know, before I get into the story, so I'm gonna get into the story when I'm in part 2 where you're gonna do his first hostage game. So yeah, stuff like that. So. And he's also got another pitch coming way out to the right board. And Allen pass flies out to the right field and Max Kevin and Allen puts down. Coming next to bat for the Marlins, we have Augustine Ramirez next to bat for the Marlins. The Marlins plays on base, one out, bottom of the first review. Hayes is only got a pitch for you. Augustine ready for a running catch on strike with one. Hayes is only got a pitch for you. Augustine ready for a running catch on the Rolls with one. And Hayes is only got a pitch for you. Augustine ready for his. He's swinging down with a foul to the 1-2. And will I be stopping the series with Savannah Jackson? No, I'm just gonna have to. I'm gonna have to hold back on her a little bit because I want y'all to see more on Terrence and stuff. So yeah, so I'll bring her back eventually, but you just have to wait a while because for that reasoning. So and Hayden's all got another pitch coming up for you. Augustus great for it, and Augustus Ramirez asked for time on you. Augustus Ramirez, you have any better system of baseball? What's up, cool guy? I knew him. What's your story? There's no story here. I'm just covering the Phillies and Marlins game 2 of the 3-game series. That's all I'm doing. Yeah, what's up, Raymond? Hey. And Hayes is all got another pitch coming up for you. Augustin Joy for running catch goes ball 2-2. Hayes is all got another pitch to you. Augustin Joy for running catch goes ball 3-2 the book count. President Policy, that's 67. Jonathan Hockey, Washington, 7 ways. And Hayes is all got another pitch for you. Augustin Joy for 3 downs and 5 balls 3-2. And Hayes is all got another pitch for you. Augustin Joy for and Justin Mills is wrong. And will raise the first base for the Marlins. Way to go, Hayes Zolly. You walked your first bad game. It had to be Augustus Ramirez. I don't know how to say your name right there, so that was And the Marlins are wearing the Miami jerseys. It's like the pink color comes in. So coming up next to bat for the Marlins, we have Jacoby Morrissey. The next to bat for the Marlins, got 1 run playing first base, 1 out. 5 in the first, here we go. Hayes on got a pitch connect with Jacoby. You ready for it? Running that catch those balls with him. And Hayes on got a pitch with Jacoby. Ready for it? And Justin Mills was caught stealing second base by the catcher J.T. Miller to the shortstop Martin Sosa. And Justin Mills out. As Star Wars Black Guy would say, you can't run on JT. Sorry. Welcome to the real deal. Broadcasting. You hit that like button, guys, and just hit that and make sure you hit the like button, guys, and hit that subscribe button. I'll tell you to post notifications so you can notify every time I drop do a Phillies live play, Eagles live play, Sixers live play, and also do videos on so you can see more Mark Tour videos, where it will be the Show 25 videos, and my new series, the NBA 2K26, the journey of Terrence Richard. So you want to see how that goes, that's just starting up, so you're going to get into that. And he's only going to piss me, Jacoby Morrissey lines out to the center field and Harrison and Jacoby Morrissey's out. That's 3 outs for the Marlins. 3 outs for the Marlins. So it's the Phillies have 2 runs, the Marlins have 0, and that's the end of the first inning. And we're on to the second inning. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see if the Phillies do turn the bat at the top of the second. And it's still 2-0 Phillies. And the 3 Phillies first, the bat top of the second will be Harrison Bader, Max Kevin, and Martin Simpson. Yeah, the first episode is definitely coming out Tuesday, so you gotta wait till Tuesday for that, y'all. And if you're watching YouTube at 11 a.m. on September 9th, that's when the first episode of NBA 2K26, the journey of Terrence Richard is dropping, y'all. So you really have to check that out if next Tuesday. So just check that out if you're really into that. So, if you like the NBA and stuff, so. Yeah, but the other stuff I do is those are just shorts though. Those are stuff I did on TikTok, the acting challenges and doing challenges and stuff I took from my TikTok page and put them on YouTube, so YouTube shorts, so yeah. Oh yeah, they showing the lady that took the ball from that kid. I mean, she should be good. She should be banned for life. She should be banned for life for that, cause she should be banned for life for that, cause you don't take that from a kid, just cause you want to be a Karen. So you saying like, oh, take that from a child, cause you ain't got no morals right there. Yeah, cause you don't do that. Take a baseball from a kid, cause you do it, cause the parent robbed the ball out of your hand. So coming out the bat for the Phillies, we have Harrison Bass for the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies fans are ready. 0 outs, top of second. Here we go. San Diego target the pitch. Harrison ready for swing down to 5-1. San Diego target the pitch. Harrison swing down to 5-1. Swinging the net when it's a foul tip is 0-2. And San Diego target the pitch. Harrison ready for right catch good. The ball is 1-2. And San Diego target the pitch. Harrison ready for a swing and a miss. And that's strike 3. And Harrison Bass is out. Harrison Bass, you 0 for 1 with your first strikeout. No, the challenge, no, Elvis, the challenge ain't over because no, because you trying to decide the challenge over. No, Elvis, when I set a challenge for you, I can decide when it's over, though. You don't get to decide that. You can't decide because then there's no point in me setting one if you're going to decide anyway. And coming up next, we have the Phillies. We got Mexico. We have the Phillies. No Phillies, fans, no Phillies. 1 out, top of second. Here we go. And San Diego target the victory and Mexico Rainbow. And Mexico with grounds out to the second baseman next. Mexico comes to the first base and Edward and Mexico was out. Mexico, when you go for 1. I didn't say I agree to 1 month. You the one I said I ain't say that. You the one came with that one. So coming up next, the man for the Phillies. We have another source next, the man for the Phillies. No Phillies, Bears, no Rays. 2 outs. Top of the second. Here we go. And second target and pitching on the great board. Money can go the balls with him. It's really a good target and pitching on the great board. It's really that goes right to the grass, and that's right into the stands, and that's a 5 balls to 1-1. And setting the target and pitching on the great board. Well, I said, cause when I said month, I didn't say like I didn't say 1 month. That's what I did not say. So they swing that will go right to the grass. That's the single. The Ron Silver advanced the first base for the Bears. The Ron Silver got ahead. He's 1-1-0. And the Ron Silver singles on a 5 ball to the left fielder, Roberto Hernandez. Yeah, I said a month, but I didn't say it was 1 or anything. You added the number on there. My favorite Pokemon is Pikachu. And coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Bryson Stockton. Next to the Phillies, we have one free bird and one free bird first base, 2 outs, top of second. Here we go. San Diego target and pitch Stockton, ready for a running catch goes, strike number 1. And San Diego target and pitch Stockton, ready for a running catch goes, the ball is 1-1. Now I'm switching it. Now I'm switching it. Now I'm switching it. Now Elvis. Cause you wanted to change it to a week. That's what you wanted to do. So that's what you wanted to do. You wanted to make it a week, and I said no. It's gonna be a month. Cause now I'm switching it. Now I'm switching it up. Cause you wanted to be only a week, and I'm like, that's not gonna work. So now. And so you're talking that pitcher start going, but Rodgers catches the ball to the 2-1. And so you're talking that pitcher start going forward. And Rodgers starts pops out to the shortstop, I won't pass it. And Rodgers starts out. Rodgers starts you over 1. And that's the yards for the Phillies. So it's for the Phillies at 2 runs. The Marlins at 0 runs. Moving on to 5 in the second, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Marlins turn the red to see the Marlins do the turn the red to 5 in the second. The 3 Marlins boys in the red to 5 in the second. Be Roberto Hernandez, Eric Williams, and Joey moving Yeah, because you try to change everything. Oh yeah, I forgot about Slim. You got to do it too, cause Slim, I forgot about that. Slim, you supposed to do it too, Slim. Slim, you got to gain weight too. So I forgot. I ain't forget about you though. And okay, let's pick it up on GUN. Let's put that there. You know that stuff down. No, no charge for me. No, 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 Elvis. No, 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 Elvis. You can't set no charges for me. No, no, no. It don't look like that, Elvis. No. No, Elvis. You can't set no charges for me. No, you can't do that. No. There's a here test. One need a foreign language description test. And I'm not speaking a foreign language though. So come at the bed for the Marlins. We got Roberto Hernandez. Gonna bat for the Marlins. The Marlins plays on base. Zeros, 5 seconds. Here we go. Hayes is all got a pitch for you. Roberto to the right board. Runner catch go. Strike was 0-1. And Hayes is all got a pitch for you. Roberto to the right board. He's swinging down. That's the 5 was 0-2. I like what I was saying. Man, it's you, man. We got a test for that. And Hayes is all got a pitch for you. Roberto to the right board. You swing it down when that's another 5 volts still on 2. People say dumb as shit. Like, come on, man. Your hands are gonna piss me about the great boy. Runner catch good as a vote. Runner catch good as a vote 1 and 2. And then hands are gonna piss me about the great boy. Runner catch good as a vote 2 and 2. And Hayden's all gonna pitch get everybody to the right boy. And Hayden's all gonna pitch me about the right boy. Running catch the ball 3 to 3 and 2 for game. Hayden's all gonna pitch me about to the right boy. He's swinging down that's a 5 ball to 3 and 2. And Hayden's all gonna pitch me for you. Me about to the right boy. But Hernandez swinging the wrist and that's strike 3. Running catch good, that's strike 3. And her brother Hernandez is out. First strike out for Hayden's daughter McCain. And everybody gonna pitch gonna go you. Everybody come next to bat the Marlins. We have everybody gonna spread the Marlins. The Marlins plays the base. 2 hours, 5 and 2nd. Here we go. 1 hour, 5 and 2nd. Here we go. He's going to pitch for you. Everybody catch gonna start going. Hands over the machinery. When the kids go to the water, and hands over the machinery, swinging down with the pop, swinging down with the kids go to strike 2 1 2. Hands over the pitch for you. When you're airing your way forward. And everyone that strikes out the foul 2. And everyone is down. Okay, so coming next to that, those moments we had. Javier said you're looking next to that, moments. Got one place on first base. 2 outs. Top of second field. And Hayden's all got a pitch connect for you. So we never want to go ahead and do it. We're going to probably stop a second. And then we're going to pause on the wall to right to the left field and right away. Coming next to the Marlins, we had Senora. Javier Senora next to the Marlins. Got one more player at first base. Second base. 2 outs. Robert second hill, Ravens all got a pitch connect for you. Javier ready for Monica goes to roll with him. The Ravens all got a pitch for you. Before you Javier, swinging the wrist, and that's right, swinging that with a 5-1. And Javier, so you're gonna pitch for you. Another pitch for you. And swinging that one, that's a 5-1, 1 and 2. Swinging the wrist, and that's starting to Javier, so you're down, that's 3 outs. The Marlins, let's go to the Marlins at 2 on the Phillies at 0. That's the end of the second inning. We're moving on to the third inning. It's the Marlins, it's the Phillies to the Red, to the Phillies, to the Red, top of the second. The Phillies to the Red, top of the second. Charles Moon, had a ball by 7. Charles Moon got home, got a pitcher on, had a ball got one. By 7 home run with a home run and 2 runs. Alright, guys. Yeah, so that's the way for the ones that are doing this red ones, the one when for the race, 2 hours, how the bottom second here we go. Ladies are gonna piss me, doing great boy. We never do. Jay was the first time saying they were gonna double you. He was sitting there on the 21st season, 5 on the here. Running horse. And that's the best of always we have. How is the joke? That's the best of always been. I went for a 7 days, 2 hours, in 2 hours. Bottom of the second, here we go. He's only got a picture of how you're going to cut the moon. He's on the picture of how you're swinging the moon. He's on the picture of how you're going to cut the strike 2, 1 and 2. He's on the picture of how you're going for swing and miss, and that's strike 3. And how you're to do it is out. Second strike, third strike up and Hayden's on 3 Ks. Because the bad for the Phillies, we had Kyle Swartz in the bad the Phillies, and the Philly Bears are 8-0. Top of the third, here we go. It's an inventory of the pitch between what it can swing the Pablo 1, and then the pitch between swing the Pablo 2, and the second pitch between what it can go 1 2, second the pitch between swing the Pablo 2, and then the pitch between swing the Pablo still with the 2, and then the pitch between swing the Pablo still with the 2, and then the pitch between what it can go 1 2 2 2, and then the pitch between swing the Pablo 2 2. And things when the money can do that strike during Castle down. Castle, you over 1. Your first strikeout. Coming up next about the Phillies, you have Aguilar next about the Phillies. No Philly Bears a race. 1 out, top good, here we go. Second to the pitch, everybody catches the ball. Second to the pitch, everybody catches the ball 2 now. Second to the pitch, everybody catches the strike 1 2 1. Second to the pitch, everybody catches the ball 3 1. Second to the pitch is for everybody catches the ball 2 is a 3 and 2 for count. Strike 2 is a 3 and 2 for count. And second to the pitch, that is 1 for Aguilar was rolled to rest the first race for the Phillies. Aguilar first won the game. On the next about the Phillies, that's your 2-time MVP Bryson on the next about the Phillies. And 1 people at first base. 1 out, top of the third, here we go. Sitting on target at pitch, can everybody Bryson ready for one catch goes ball room. Second to the pitch, one catch goes ball 2 0. Second to the pitch, one catch goes ball 3 0. Second to the pitch, one catch goes strike 1 3 1. Second to the pitch, swing at the foul 3 and 2 to 4 count. The second to the pitch, swing at the catch goes strike 3 and Bryson was down. And Bryson over you 1 for 2. Your first strikeout. Coming next to bat the Phillies, we got J2 in the next bat the Phillies. We got one figure in first base, 2 outs, top of the fourth, here we go. And top of the third, here we go. Second time, got a pitch, got a pitch, and then for JT, ready because it's strike one. The second time, got a pitch, JT, ready for the pitch on the first base, and the race to the other one, got the first base, right, pitch to the one at first base, and the second time, got a pitch, JT, ready because it's strike one, ready because it's ball one. The second time, got a pitch, JT, really grounds out to the third baseman. Having to do the first the other one at a time. JT really was out. JT really 0 for 2 in your first strikeout. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. That's for the Phillies have 2 runs. The Marlins have 0. Moving on to the bottom of the third. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Marlins to the red. Let's do the Marlins new. The 2 to the red, the bottom of the third. The 3 1 place the red, the bottom of the third. Troy Johnston, Maximal Cruiser, and I don't want to play this. He said, go Marlins and take a double with Miami Dolphins with that baseball team. Miami Dolphins. The NFL team. Big Money said he was doing Thursday night sleeping on. I didn't sleep on live though. I did not sleep on live though. Yeah, I'm a Phillies fan. No, I did not take that ball. I do not look like the woman who took that ball. No, the woman who took the ball on TV, that's a white woman, not me. So I was not. That was not me. If you look at the picture of the woman, it's not me. Like literally. Yeah, but don't say that because then come at the bat for the Marlins. We got Joey Johnson come to the bat for the Marlins. The Marlins plays away 0. Bottom of the third. Here we go. And Jesus is all got a pitch connect for you. Joey Wayboard. My favorite one is Pikachu. And he's on the pitch Johnson take Joey Wayboard. Swing and miss strike one. And he's on the pitch Joey swing at 5 was on 2. And he's on the pitch Joey Wayboard. And Joey Johnson does what you asked for time yo. And Joey Johnson took it up in the mound system of baseball. And he's only on the pitch Joey Wayboard. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Joey Johnson's turn is out. 1 strikeout for Haynes on the 4 Ks. Coming up next to bat for the Marlins, we have Maximo Acosta. Coming next to bat for the Marlins plays on base. We're going down to the bottom of the third. Here we go. Haynes is all going to pitch for you. Maximo Gordy Bowman. Runner catches goes strike 1 on 1. And he's only going to pitch you. Maximo Gordy for runner catches goes the ball 1 1. And he's only going to pitch you. Maximo Gordy Bowman. Runner catches goes the ball 2 1. And he's only going to pitch connect for you. Maximo Gordy Bowman. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2 with the 2-2. And Haynes is out there got a pitch connect for you. Maximo Gordy Bowman. And Maximo Acosta asked for time on you. Maximo Acosta driving the man just on the base home. What's up, David? What's highlights? Yeah. And Haynes is out there got a pitch connect for you. Maximo Gordy Bowman. Run that catch go that strike 3, and Maximo Acosta is out. They start up and Haynes out in 5 Ks. We're coming up next to bat for the Marlins. We have Oliver Prescott next to bat the Marlins. The Marlins plays the Rays, 2 rows. Bottom third, here we go. Haynes is only got a pitch connect for you out to the Ray Board. Right, that catches on the strike 1 over. And Haynes is only got a pitch connect for you out to the Ray Board. Swing out the 5 was on 2. Hey, this is out of the pitch by out to the boy. Swinging the miss, and I strike three, and I will put down. Six strikeout for the Hayes on 6 Ks. That's the answer of all this. The Phillies at 2-1, the Royals at 0. And that's the end of the third leg, Jerry. Moving on to the fourth inning, leg, Jerry. It's the Phillies turn the red, the Phillies turn the red, top of the pool. The three Phillies, the red, top of the pool, be Bunny Morris, Harrison Vader, and Red Skittle. And that's three outs for the Marlins, so the score of the Phillies on 2-1, the Marlins on 0. That's the end of the third game, moving on to the fourth inning, leg, Jerry. It's the Phillies turn the red, the Phillies turn the red, top of the pool. The three Phillies, the red, top of the pool, Bunny Morris, Harrison Vader, and Red Skittle. Bunny Morris is up one. Harrison Vader is up one, the strikeout, and the Red Skittle is up one. So come with the bat for the Phillies. We have Bunny Morris going to bat the Phillies. No Philly fans away. 0 outs. Top of the pool. Here we go. And sitting guitar got a biscuit and Brady Morris, Barry Boyd. And swing down the ball was on. And sitting guitar got a biscuit Morris, running catch go to the one. Then turning the pitches, so Brady and swing 4-4, Morris. He swung it down with the 5-2, that's 1-2. And Buddy was, and sitting guitar got a biscuit Morris, Barry Boyd, swing down, go right into the grade, so all the way to all. And Buddy was running around first, stop and second. Buddy was got a W. Buddy was got a W. This is Buddy was 19-2. On the shot line, y'all, to the right field, Joey Williams. Coming up next, Nevada Phillies, got Harrison Vader, next Nevada Phillies, you have a Philly playing on second base, 0 outs. Bottom top of the board, here we go. Second time, the pitch me, Harrison, running catch on the straight one. Second time, the pitch Harrison, running catch on the ball doing. And Harrison really gonna pitch for you. And then the pitch came up and setting a time, the pitch Harrison ready for it. And then swing that move right into the grass, and that's a single. And here's the available base, the first base for the Phillies. That's a value, you 1 for 2, your first strikeout. You see that go in the guards, and that's single, here's the available base, the first base for the Phillies. Here's the single available to the center fielder. The center fielder, Jalen, let's see. And the Marlins scored the runs, so the Phillies have 3 runs, the Marlins have 0 runs. The Phillies get the third run score. Tyler Ford, thanks to Bernie Morris, that's 3 of the Phillies. And coming next about the Phillies, got basketball next for the Phillies, got big fans on one big fan first base, zeros. Top of the Bulls, he about the top of the board, yeah. And then soon they were basketball, soon they was soon they were because that's a single was basketball base for the Phillies. Basketball singles on the 5-0 to the left field and hit a little native. And there's a man with sing base to the Phillies that might start on first base. And Harrison make third base, second base. Coming next to have the Phillies, we have a lot of songs next to the Phillies that want to pick up in here the first base, second base. And coming next to the Phillies, we have a lot of songs next to the Phillies that want to pick up on first base. And so you can target that pitching around the way for money can get started. Then you can target that pitching to the 5-1-2-2. And so you can target that pitching so you know, among the ready for it. And so you can target the pitching around the way for it. Money can get started. And so you can shoot that 5-1-2. And so you can target the pitching around the way for it. So you can target the pitching around the way for it. And also he goes out to the third base and have to the first base and Aaron Glenn. And Harrison Bader, rest of the base, Mexico, second base, and Freeze, Mexico, second base, and Harrison Bader on third base. That is what Charles is playing. And so he 1 for 2. And see, I saw Samantha Jackson get picked on third base and died. Oh, yeah, the Tigers news, yeah. And then, okay. Whoever man comes through. Okay. Okay. Save, so So the Phillies have a lot of sorts of first base, basketball, second base, and when it has the man on third base, based on the Phillies. Coming next about the Phillies, got Roger Stock, next about the Phillies, based on the Phillies. 0 outs, Tyler Boone, here we go. San Diego Guitar, gonna pitch, gonna restart, Gray Boone. And San Antonio pitch, restart, get ready for a swing and miss, strike the one. San Diego Guitar, pitch, restart, Gray Boone. He's swinging down with the power on 2. And San Diego Guitar, pitch, restart, Gray Boone. What's up, Wednesdays? Yeah, call me to go. Yep. And same time, the history right. The White Star lines on to the center field, and the Phillies score another run to score. The Phillies have 4 runs, the Marlins have 0 runs, and the Phillies get the 4th run score at the top of the 4th, thanks to Harrison man that scored at the Phillies. Yeah, I did see the movie. I saw it yesterday. I was like, literally, that woman was wrong what she did. Like, how you gonna steal it from a kid? Wait, that's your aunt? What's that? That was your aunt, though? So coming next to Battle Page, got the 2025 National Star MVP Council, MVP got 3 base on first base, second base. What else? Top of the board, here we go. San Diego Guitar, victory, running this moment, running catch good ball well. And San Diego Guitar, swing at 5-1. And San Diego Guitar, swing Council and pots out to the second base and right to the room. And puts it to the second, really, 5-1. Because when you over 2. Coming next to the Phillies, the other one next to the Phillies, no Philly fans on ways. Philly fans on first and second base, 2 outs, top of the board, here we go. And San Antonio pitch together, elbow runs out to the right field, Jerry Wooder, and elbow was out. And elbow, you over 2. Yes, the answer to the Phillies. Let's go to the Phillies. Have fun with the Marlins. That's 0. And then we'll go to the bottom of the pool. And do it. The Phillies. And the three, so the 3 outs for the Phillies. So the Phillies have fun with the Marlins. That's 0. And we'll go to the bottom of the pool. And do it. It's the Marlins. So the Marlins take the Marlins. So the bottom of the pool. 3-1 plays. The bottom of the pool will be Augusta Ramirez. The Kobe was singing Humana Hernandez. That's the one said, I never thought to see my own again. If she did that, they ain't little kid. From that day, she had some rules, and he got scared as a baby. Respect the Hormons. At least the kid got a signed bag and other goodies, yeah? Come up the bat for the Marlins. We have Gusty Reyes for the bat for the Marlins. The Marlins players the Rays. Zeros, top, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Angels only got a pitch. Can everybody Gusty go equal? Running can go strike to one. He's going to wish you Gusty. Running can go strike 2-2. He's going to wish you Gusty. Swing them run to the grass. Not single. And the Gusty Reyes will rest the first week for the field. And the Gusty, for the Marlins. And the Gusty Reyes single on ground roll to the third base at home. Coming next to left, the Marlins good. The Kobe Marlins seeking next to left, the Marlins got one more player first base, zeros, got one for hero. Hayes only got a pitch for you, Kobe Woody, very running catch got strike to one. Hayes only got a pitch for Kobe Woody, but balls and does balls with the one. And Hayes only got a pitch for you, Kobe Woody Wood. That's funny, right? Oh yeah, we got pizza coming in soon. Oh really, Elvis? Elvis, did you have college too? I got pizza too. You got what's that? You got pizza too? It's when I go back to the garage, not single. The Kobe Wood single race the first race for the Marlins. The Kobe Wood singles on a fly ball, the Wood Peter Birdie ball. Thank you very much. That's when it's race second race. The Marlins have the Kobe Wood see the first race, and then Gusty Reyes on second race. See, I got Papa John, Justin Holden. And coming next to bat for the Marlins, we got Humberto Hernandez connects to bat for the Marlins. We got one place on first base, second base. Zeros, bottom of the fourth, here we go. Here's all the picture of Hernandez. Running can go to the wrong and he's going to put the one degree for running can go to strike on the woman. And so he's going to pitch me about the very board. Hernandez goes into the fourth out the third base, went to the third base out of the room, moved to the second base and one time. He goes to the Rams, west third base, the 20 runs on the second base, when Bunny Reyes on the first base, the most on Bunny Reyes on first base, and the Gusty Reyes on third base. I know what happened though. I'll pick on home. We're coming up next to bat for the Marlins. We got Eric Webb making this bat for the Marlins. Got one place on first base and third base. Going out and top bottom of the fourth, here we go. Hayes on the pitch for Eric Webb for it. Running catch goes and strike one and zone one. And Hayes is all got the pitch getting for Eric Webb for it. And he's going to get a picture for Eric Webb for it. I love it. And I have been to the games before 29. I never been to a college football game. Through them, we go to the best on top of the wall. And then one of my first stops, so everyone got a W on this everyone 25th double. So I'm seeing on the line drive to the left field, Brady Murray. And then we're doing this by the second, third base. The Marlins have everyone on second base, and we're really on third base. So the Marlins score the runs, it's for the Phillies have four, and the Marlins have a win. The Marlins get the first run score in the bottom of the fourth. Thanks to Augusta Reyes. Now we have a baseball game, yo. Yeah, get lost. What's up, man? You get lost in school, though. And he's on another base candidate for you. Coming next to Evan Rose, you have Jacob Rowling. Coming next to Evan Rose, you have one player on second base and third base. Without round the four, here we go. And he's on another base candidate for you. You're really getting sweet and struggling with. He's over the roof. You're really good. Very good against my time. You're really going to run around to the baseball. And he's on another person. You're really going to swing around his back to him too. And he's on another person. You're really going to the balls and the balls 1 and 2. He's on another person. You're really going to the balls in 2-1. And he's on another person. You enjoy the first minute for you. And swing the race, and that's right, doing. Enjoy winning zone. And up next to that for the Marlins, we have Javier Sanjay, this is the Marlins, the Marlins plays the first and second base. 2 rounds. 2 rounds. Round the ball, here we go. And he's only got a first minute for you. For you. You swing it down, goes right into the grass, not a single. And Javier Sanjay makes the first base for the field. Javier Sanjay singles on the ground ball to the shortstop. Juan Soto, Juan Hernandez, and everyone makes their base. But the Marlins score another run. The Phillies have 4 runs, the Marlins have 2, and the Marlins get the second one scored in the bottom of the 4th. In the bottom of the 4th, thanks to Juan Hernandez. The coming next to that for the Marlins, we have Tyler. Johnson taking next to the Marlins, the Marlins plays the first base and third base. 1 out. Tyler, 1 out. Bottom of the 4th, here we go. He's only going to pitch for Troy Wakewood. And Troy Johnson lines up to the right field basket. And Troy Johnson zone. That's 3 outs for the Phillies, so the score is the Eagles have 4, the Marlins have 4 runs, the Phillies have 4 runs, the Marlins have 2 runs, and we go to the bottom of the 4th again, that's 3 outs for the Phillies, also scored, the Phillies have 2 runs, 4 runs, the Marlins have 2 runs, at the end of the 4th again, we go to the 5th inning again, it's the Phillies to the Reds, and the Phillies to the Reds, time to play, and the 3 Phillies, the Reds, time to Bryce Simon gets you, the Red one, if you, Bryce Simon was 1 2, the home run, strike on 2 yards. H.U. was over 2. The Raiden Rush is 1 for 2. You had to get some grades, so it's moving some grades for you. You know, the grades, because grades are good. But yeah, you should try some grades around levels. You come up the map of the Phillies, but your 2,000 feet right over the map of the Phillies, no favors, away, zero, start the fifth, here we go. Nation, nation, nation. The second time that the first three boys ready for one catch up with swing the power one. Second time the mission boys swing the respect to 2. The second time the mission boys ready catch up on 2. Second time the mission boys ready catch up on 2 2. Second time the mission boys the boys have a ground out to the first base area where they boys have a zone. And boys have you 1 for 3. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we have J2 in the next bat the Phillies. You got no big bears on base. One out, top of the fifth, here we go. Second time the pitch, J2 ready catch the ball low. Second time the pitch, J2 ready catch the strike 1. Second time the pitch, J2 swing, the base strike 2 1 2. Second time the pitch, J2 ready catch the ball 2 and 2. Second time the pitch, J2 swing, they will go running grass 1 way 2. J2 going around first, stop a second. J2 got a W. J2 got a W. And J2 got a hit. He's 1 for 3, yo. And this is J2 Wheeler's 25 double on the 20th season on the line drive to the center field, Jacoby Morrissey. And the next event, the Phillies, you got Brady Morris, next event, the Phillies, you got 1 free pair in second base. 1 out, top of the fifth, here we go. City Kentucky, the pitch team Morris, ready catch good, strike 1. Second time, the pitch was ready catch good, strike 2 and 2. Second time, the pitch was ready for Brady Morris. Why would you lie to an unnecessary don't play? Brady Morris lies to an unnecessary don't play. The shortstop I will put JT is out of the second base. That's the years of the Phillies. So it's cool. The Phillies have 4 runs, the Marlins have 2 runs. And moving on to the bottom of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Marlins turn the bat. Let's see what the Marlins can do with the turn of the bat at the bottom of the fifth. The 3 morning players the bat at the bottom of the fifth, Maximum, Acosta, Lopez, and Augusta Ramirez. And like they got anything goes. Look at this. Look at this name. He said first time on the channel. He said can't remember who was playing today. That day. And he said okay. So was back for sure. Yeah, they can understand what I'm saying. Anything goes. So don't be a rude person. Don't be a rude person. You know, I like rude people. Oh yeah, I forgot the brother passed away. Yeah, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be rude. Yeah, because anything goes. You shouldn't have said that because you said they can't. Nobody can understand what I'm saying. Like I'm not talking a different language. But yeah, okay. You could. Three toasters missing. I can tell them that anyway. Yeah. I can say it on the Instagram DMs. I can tell them that it's yeah. Elvis, you got a Elvis. You say you got pizza coming, so you already got food coming. So I don't know why you asking for grace from me. So come at the back for the moments we have maximum or acoustic coming the back for the moments the moment person of 8 zeros about the 5 here you go. He's only gonna pitch for your maximum great boy, sweet over the powers on one. He's only gonna pitch for your maximum great boy. Why not catch those balls with a one? And he's only gonna pitch for your maximum great boy. Why not catch those balls 2 to 2 1? Yeah, you can't wait for damn pizza, man. You gotta be out of you learn right now. And he's only gonna pitch for your maximum great boy. Why not catch those balls 3 to 3 1? I don't think the limit. Why are we setting the limit got laid off? Don't say that. And Hayes is all the other pitch can avoid maximum great boy. Why not catch another strike 2 is a 3 2 to book him? And Hayes is all the other pitch for your maximum great boy. And that is ball 4. And maximum Kusa is walking race the first race for the Marlins. And way to go, Hayes Zoto. You walk your second batter of the game, heavy maximum Acosta. Dang it. So coming up next, the bat for the Marlins, we got Al Lopez. And next, the bat for the Marlins, we got one more player at first base. Zeros, bottom of the fifth, here we go. Jesus is all got a pitch get there for you. Out to the really moving. Swinging and Al Lopez, that's what time we allow Lopez to get ready to the rest of the base on. And he's only got a pitch get there out to the really swinging the strike was on one. And he's only going to pitch on to his first base and vice Harper to make sure that maximum acoustic is get right back to the first base. He's only going to pitch on to his first base and vice Harper to make sure that maximum acoustic on the first base base. They're going to pretend to win at first base. And Hayes is only going to pitch me out to the way forward. And Alamo has gone to the fourth side of the second base and by this time due to the shortstop among the maximum acoustic is out of the second base, but Alamo has advanced the first base. I'm looking at Italian joint. You don't know the name of the Italian place? Oh my god. No, we don't have nobody. You could have said local Italian joint doesn't mean anything. So coming up next, the bat for the Marlins, we have Augustus Ramirez coming next to the Marlins, got one run playing first base, one out, bottom of the fifth, here we go. He's only got a pitch for you. Where you Augustus, ready for it, running catch goes strike with no one. He's only got a pitch for you, Augustus, ready for it, running catch goes balls with a one. And nothing wrong with giving out shout out restaurants, shout out local businesses. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. Cause people always ask me where I get my hats and stuff from, and I shout out and say, oh, go check out Liz and stuff. That means I shout out the place where I got stuff from. There's nothing wrong about doing that. There's nothing wrong about that anyway. There's nothing wrong about that. Nothing wrong with saying where you got food from. There ain't nothing wrong about that. And he's only gonna pitch for you, Augustine Rayburn, running catch goes ball 2-2-1. He's only gonna pitch for you, Augustine Rayburn. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. What you gonna do? If you mention it, what you gonna get in trouble for that? Yeah, those people they get a shout out. Yeah, so you know, and Augustine Rayburn grounds into a fourth side to the shortstop, runs into the second base and invites his shot. Alvin runs out second base, but Augustine Rayburn advances to first base. And coming up next to bat for the Marlins, we got Kobe Mercy, who next to bat for the Marlins. We got one more player first base, 2 outs, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Hayes is only got a pitch for Jacoby Rayburn. Jacoby Mercy lines out to the right field and bats Kevin. And the Phillies one series out. That's 3-0 to the Marlins. So score the Phillies have 4 runs, the Marlins have 2 runs. That's the end of the fifth inning, gentlemen. And moving on to the sixth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turning the red. Let's see what the Phillies can do to turn the red top of the sixth. And the 3 Phillies the red top six will be Harrison Vader, Vasquez with Marlon Sosa. Harrison Vader is 1-2 with a strikeout over the other one. Vasquez was 1-2 and Marlon Sosa is 2-2. Well, okay, then if you say it's not something proper, then yeah, you should mention the name though. But guess what, guys? My girlfriend Naomi just told me that she had a doctor's appointment yesterday, right, on telephone, and they told her that her P accident thing that she had to go to her doctor's office on Monday and get tested for it, and do some urine testing and everything to make sure to find out what's wrong with it. And they also said that she also got scheduled a urologist appointment, so she got to do that. So yeah, so she got to do that on Monday. And also too, the doctor also did say too that Naomi can get that my girlfriend Naomi can get her body surgery done too. They said that she can get that done. They said she can get that done and stuff. So now she's kind of excited about that one. And now she's able to change her body part from a man's body part to a woman's body part. So it's a whole thing for her transitional stuff. If I want to let y'all know that, if y'all did not know that. Yep. So I just want to let y'all know information. So But now they say it could be complicated. That is, her P accident thing, this battery thing could make it complicated. It could make it very complicated for her. It make it very complicated for her to even get the bond surgery because that could be the cause of it. Yeah, so as so that's gonna become No, cause she don't come to the streams like that. Cause she goes to sleep early and stuff, and and it's too it's too much for her. Her what do you call it? Her what do I call it? How do I put this? It's too much for her. She don't want to be up too late and stuff like that. So it's just a thing like that for her. So I don't want Naomi used to do it, but then it was too much for her because sometimes some students would be leaving like later, like 7, 10, and she would like try to stay up, and that's not good for her. So yeah, it's not good for her. So she doesn't have a job or nothing like that. Just that she don't want to be, she don't want to be up past. She goes to sleep around like 4 o'clock, almost 5 o'clock. So that's just a thing she does every day. So that kind of thing. Yeah, she isn't. She does like baseball. She is a Phillies fan. I tell her every time the Phillies win a game and the score and stuff. She is a Phillies fan. She got a Phillies head anyway. Yeah, she just don't watch the games. So yeah, so I did tell her about y'all anyway. So I was talking to her on the phone before I did the stream today around 2. The stream was do the stream at 14. I talked to her around 2 and stuff. So I forgot to mention y'all. My bad. So come at the bat for the Phillies. We have Harrison Vader coming the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0, top of the board, top of the 6. Here we go. Sandy Alcantara got a pitch getting for you. For your Harrison, ready for it. Running catch gonna strike with the one, and Sandy Alcantara got a pitch to Harrison, ready for it. And Sandy gonna strike with one, and Sandy Alcantara got a pitch to Harrison, one catch gonna go to one. Sandy got a pitch to Harrison, one catch gonna go 2-2-1. And Harrison Vander pops out to the second base and Maxwell Coulson, and Harrison Vander's down. Yeah, she comments on some of the YouTube videos, yeah. And Harrison Vander's 1 for 3 with his first strikeout. Coming next to bat for the Phillies, we have Max coming next to bat for the Phillies, no Philly fans on base, 1-0, top of the 6, here we go. And second target of history match great with American goes straight to one. Second target of history match great with Mexican. And Mexican grounds out to the shortstop, I'm going to the first base, and everywhere within time. Mexican down. On the next bat, the Phillies, we have Marlins, so the next bat, the Phillies, no Philly Bears and Rays. 2 hours, top of the 6 a.m. Second target of history, one of the catch of the 3 that follows the 1. Second target of history, one of the winning for the Marlins, so the grounds out to the shortstop, I'm going to the first base, and everywhere within time. And Marlins, so down. We had fun dancing last night and drinking. I drove, but she got her drink on. I know, we don't play the Chiefs to the 14, yo. So Eagles and Chiefs, we don't play them to the 14, so. And I said you 2 for 3. And let's get 1 for 3. Come at the bat for the Marlins, we have Roberto Hernandez can the bat for the Marlins. No bowling plays on base. 0 outs, bottom of the 6, here we go. You know that the bat for the Marlins got Roberto Hernandez can the bat for the Marlins. No bowling plays on base. 0 outs, bottom of the 6, here we go. And Hayes is only going to pitch Kennedy for you. Roberto Hernandez is going to strike with 1. And Hayes is going to pitch Roberto Hernandez. That's what time I know him. Roberto Hernandez is going to reach 1. And Hayes is only going to pitch you. Roberto Hernandez for running catch is going to strike 2 going 2. I don't think he got fired. I don't think so. Why would you even think that? Why would you think? You can't think that, Elvis. You think that since somebody got fired, don't say that. I don't think they would just fire somebody during the delivery. That would be kind of crazy if they did. And the Hernandez fires out to the sharply to the center field. Harrison batter. Hernandez out. Coming next to bat for the Marlins, we have Aaron Gordon for the Marlins. The Marlins players are raised. 1 out, bottom 6, here we go. Got David Robinson, 7-1 open. The Phillies. And Hayes is only going to pitch me Eric ready for the running catch goes strike with 1. Hayes is only going to pitch me Eric running catch goes 1. Hayes is only going to pitch me Eric ready for a swing and a miss and strike 2 to 1 2. And Hayes is only going to pitch Kennedy for Eric ready for it. Yeah, but I don't think they would just fire somebody right doing the delivery because that would be wrong to be there. Right, that catch goes roll 2 and 2 and 2. And Jesus is also got another pitch connect by Eric Raybourn. Right, that catch goes roll 3 and 2 to full count. Oh, we got 24 likes on the stream, guys. Nice. And Jesus also got another pitch connect by Eric Raybourn. And that is ball for Eric Weather as well to rest the first base for the Marlins. Way to go, Jesus Auto. You walked your second man of the game. Had to be Eric Wegman. You had to walk your third man of the game. Had to be Eric Wegman. Coming next to bat the Marlins, we have Joey Whitaker. Coming next to bat the Marlins, and 1 runner playing first base. 1 out, bottom of 6. Here we go. Jesus Auto going to pitch for Joey waiting for a swing. Runner catch goes strike 1-1. And Jesus Auto going to pitch going to Joey waiting for it. Runner catch goes balls 1-1. You can't get drunk for eating grapes. You can. That's you can't get drunk for eating grapes. No, you can. That's not a possibility though. And Hayes is all got another pitch going to bring Jones really forward. Swing and a miss, not strike 2 to 1-2. That what you said earlier. That's what you said. That statement you said is not fact. Because you can't get drunk off of eating grapes. That's not a thing. Yeah, but this is there's no wine in this one. It's regular grapes you buy from the grocery store. And he's all got another pitch going to bring Joey Wayboard. Runner catches goes roll 2-2-2. I don't know if you can say that. But you can't really say that though. What's this? Cause I don't think people, the people who do the DoorDash stuff do be eating people's dead food too. And he's all doing a picture of his first baseman Bryce Harper to make sure that Eric Wegman got the first base bag, picking to win at first base. And Hayes only got that pitch for you, and Joey wait for it. Swinging the miss, and that's strike 3. And Joey Withers out. A-star for Hayes all the AKs. Okay, can you please show me? First, I can see what you have. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna show you that. So coming up next to bat for the Marlins, we have Javier Sanjurek against the Marlins and 1 runner playing on first base. 2 outs, bottom of 60 mil. Hayes only gonna pitch for you, Javier. The runner catch goes straight with the 1. Hayes only gonna pitch for you, Javier. Ready for it. The balls in the dirt, balls 1-1. And Hayes is only gonna pitch for you, Javier. Ready for it. Runner catches goes ball 2-2-1. And Hayes is only got another pitch for you, Javier. Ready for it. Runner catch goes ball 3-1. I'm not gonna stress about my dead first. That's creepy as hell. And Hayes is also got another pitch for you, Javier. Ready for it. You swing it down, that's a 5 balls of 3-2 to the full count. When the person was asking me to go can you show me what's in your fridge and what you have, I'm like, no. Nobody's gonna show you inside that fridge and stuff, like, for one. And Hayes is all do a picture with his first baseman, Bryce Harper, to make sure that whoever got the first base bag, you can take number 2 at first base. And Hayes is all gonna pitch for you, and Hayes is all gonna pitch for you, how many are you ready for it? And that is both for Harriers and Lewis, both the base, the first base, both the Marlins. And with the Hayes is all you working for battle the game has to be obvious and Jordan. They're going to be second base. The Marlins are Hayes and Jordan on first base, and obvious and Jordan on first base. They're going to be on second base. And finally, the execute Jordan Reagan. Oh, you finally got your pizza, Elvis? No, seriously, you thought somebody stole your damn food. You got bacon on the pizza. I mean, Elvis, you got bacon on the pizza. I forgot you and Keisha eating that pizza, so I'm glad that you ordered pizza, Eric, and that you ordered pizza, Elvis. So that definitely gonna make you gain weight by that. So you say you 250? Uh-huh. If Keisha eats some of that pizza too, she can put on some weight too. Mm-hmm. Why you didn't want to wait Keisha? Cause you got food, or you gonna like you want to share with Keisha? Come on, there, don't be eating it for yourself. Yeah. Coming next to Evan the Rollers, we got Troy Johnson to the next to Evan the Rollers. We got one phase of Frederick second base. 2005 and 6. Here we go. And Hayes other than pitch for you. Troy running can go straight one. Hayes other than the Troy Rayburn. Troy Johnson to the five out to the center fielder. Harrison Manor. And and Troy Johnson to the down. That's 3 for the Rollers. Let's go to Phillies at 4 runs. The Rollers at 2 runs. That's in the 6. And you move on to the 7 inning. It's the Phillies center base. The 6 division in the center base. The top of 7. The 3 Philly Bears to red top 7 will be Weissenstein, Kyle Swimmer, and Adam Boone. Weissenstein is over 1 with RBI. Kyle Swimmer was over 2 with a hit by pitch and strike out a run. And Adam Boone was over 2 with a walk. Yeah, because you don't want to sit there and eat the whole box, and then Nikisha wakes up and wonder why you didn't give her any of the pizza. She mad you for that. You gonna eat 5 slices of it? Yo, that means you're something gonna tough expand. 5 pieces in? Yeah, you gonna Why you say Rocky Balboa is not gonna fit to the dog? It's Rocky Balboa, not Ricky Balboa. He's not gonna fit to the dog, because dogs can't eat human food anyway. Oh, you want the bacon for him? Yeah, his dog's name is actually not Balboa though. You just added that on there. His dog name was Rocky, but his last name not Balboa. You just added that on there. So pin change for the Marlins. So City I can turn down pitching neck and the pitch for the Marlins. We can't get it. So the Vice is stacking the bad the Phillies. No Philly Bears away. 0 stop 7. Here we go. And K gets together, pitch three, start running, catch goes ball low. K gets together, pitch, start running, catch goes strike 1. K gets together, pitch, start running, catch goes strike 2-1-2. K gets together, pitch, start going, right start as for time yo. Right start right the right to slow base mode. And K gets together, pitch, three, start going, running, catch goes ball 2-2-2. Oh, really? Within the hours of what I just said. And K gets together, pitch, can before you start going, boy. Running, catch goes ball 3 is a 3-2 before it's boom kill. And K gets another pitch and but he stopped the board. He swung it out with the foul ball to 3-2. Yeah, but Rocky Balboa was actually a boxer, yo. So you can't name it. So yeah, because Rocky Balboa was actually a boxer, and Sylvester Stallone played Rocky in the movie. So you name your dog after a boxer, that means your dog better know how to fight then. Mhm. And swinging that wood, it was right to the grass. Was that the base arm? Right side, running around first, stop a second. Right side got a W. Right side got a W. Right side got a hit. Right side is one for two, yo. And this is Bryson Stats 20 double on 20 versus on long drive to left fielder Roberto Hernandez. It's not a competition, Wednesday. It's not a competition. We're all friends here. I'm not trying to be in competition with nobody. It's not a competition, Wednesdays. Don't make it into something where, no, it's not a competition. We're coming up next to have the Phillies got your 2025 National All-Star MVP Council with MVP. Got 153 on first base. Second base, zeros. Top of the 7, here we go. Can't get together pitch base, so we're waiting for it. Council got hit by a pitch, and we'll raise the first base for the Phillies. And this is Council with second hit by pitch in his game. So the Phillies had Council in first base, and Bryson started second base. This is the second time they hit Council with a pitch, y'all. Stop hitting the MVP. Stop hitting Council with damn pitches, y'all. You damn Marlin Phillies. Stop hitting him with the pitch, man. Stop hitting Council with the pitches, man. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got Alabama. This bat the Phillies, we got Payne the first base, second base, zeros, top of 7, here we go. Can't get together pitch, we have a great point. That ball's in doing his balls with him. Yeah, once that this Castro got hit by a pitch 2 times in this game. This is the second one. And can't get together basically they're very average great point. Ronnie's catch goes ball 2-2 and Kate gets together basically they're very average great point. Ronnie's catch goes that strike one is a 2-1. If we did that wouldn't be a good thing to be doing. If you don't do the same thing back somebody did to you, but then what lesson will you learn from doing that? And K gets together pitch to be early great board. Ronnie's catch goes straight to the 2-2. Look at Reggie right there. Look at Reggie. And Hayes is all together pitch. And K gets together pitch to be early great board. And Alabama, why you got into a double play? And Alabama got into a double play to the shortstop, Alabama pass to the second base, and Maximum Cooks to the first base, Aaron Raven. Bryson started base, third base, Castro was out of second base, and Alabama was out of first base. They do, but that's how you start by defending also. Well, yeah, you hit back, but once you hit back, then what lesson did you learn from doing that? Because once you hit somebody 10 times harder and you end up sending them to the hospital, then what? Then you're going to feel bad about it, And what good would that come out of it? You can get somebody a black eye, then what? You think you feel good about what you're doing? So coming up next, the battle of the Phillies got your two-time MVP Bryce over next battle of the Phillies and one pick player on third base. 2 outs, top seven, here we go. Harvard Nation, Harvard Nation, Harvard Nation, Harvard Nation. And Ken gets again pitch for you, Bryce, great boy, Ronnie catches the ball 2-0. And Ken gets again pitch for you, Bryce, great boy, Ronnie catches the ball 2-0. And Ken gets again pitch for you, Bryce, great boy, swinging the miss, that strike one is a 2-1. And K gets together, pitch get for you, Bryce, great boy. And Bryce Harper flies out to left field, Havana Hernandez, and Bryce Harper's out. Bryce Harper, you 1-for-1 with your first strikeout. And you straight out as Bryce is started on third base. And that's the answer to the Phillies. So for the Phillies have 4 runs, the Marlins have 2 runs, 2 runs, and we go to the bottom 7, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Marlins turn the red, let's see the Marlins new let's turn the red, the bottom 7. The 3 water players in red, the bottom 7 will be Maxwell Acosta, Alan Lopez, and the Gustin Ramirez. Now you afraid of dog pizza, like I don't never have no owner feed a dog human food. Especially like, well actually no, because my friend Lady does it with her dog anyway. She gave her dog and the dog very like hamburgers and stuff. I'm just like, okay, you're giving your dog human food now. Not even their own dog food, they're just eating like burgers and chicken and shit. I'm like, what the I ain't gonna say no what people do, but I mean it's chicken leg and other chicken head, but I mean like people usually don't do that. They feed their dogs actually dog food because they know like they can't feed their human food because they think about the stomachs and stuff. You can't let your dog bite you. You're the owner. You shouldn't let your dog try to bite you. That would be nice. So this is not a Eagle stream. This is a Philly stream. This is not an Eagle stream. Have been to build and put their freeze and the seed is done. Oh, what's that got pizza too? It's his game too. The pitch chance for the Phillies and Hayes Johnson pitching today for the first game with Dave Robinson. The Hayes other was 16 appearance, 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 runs, 4 balls, 8 strikeouts, 0 runs, and a 4.01 ERA. So coming at the bat for the Marlins, we have Maximo Acosta comes to the bat for the Marlins. The Marlins fans are ready. 0 outs, about 7 here we go. Dave Robinson second in Pittsburgh. Maximo going for it, running catch strike 1. And Dave Robinson second in Pittsburgh. Maximo going for it, swinging the foul zone 2. And David Robinson second in Pittsburgh. Maximo going for it, running catching those balls 1 and 2. And Dave Robinson second in Pittsburgh. Maximo going for it, running catching those balls 2 and 2. And Dave Robinson second in Pittsburgh. Maximo going for it. Next to the top of the room. And Maximo Acosta went around first, stop a second. Maximo Acosta got a W. Maximo Acosta got a W. Robinson gonna wake it up so he can give us some pizza, yeah. And this is Maximo Acosta's first double on the 2021 season on the shot fly ball to the center fielder Harrison Adams. Coming up next, the bat for the Marlins, we have Oliver passing this bat for the Marlins, got 1-1 play on the second base. Zeros, Robinson, here we go. David Robinson, so going to pitch, going to play out to the right board. Ryder catching those balls, 1-0. And David Robinson, so going to pitch, play out to the right board. He's swinging that one, it's a 5 balls, 1-1. Y'all played the lottery today. About $2 million. Go get it. I ain't play that because I don't play lotteries and stuff soon. And David Robinson swung another pitch, going to play out to the right board. He's swinging that one, that's a 5 balls, 1-2. And David Robinson swung another pitch, going to play out to the right board. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And I don't know if it's out. First strikeout for David Robinson. Wait, that count? Okay, that didn't count. So we gotta redo it again. You gotta redo it over again. You got any home with him? You got $2 for whatever. Do it again. Here we go. Restart again, you. And David Robinson got another pitch, gonna go out to the right board. Swing. Oh, okay. Album first grounds out to the third base. Eligible who do the first base in about some time. Album first down. Coming up next, the bat for the Marlins, we have Augustin Ramirez. And next, the bat for the Marlins got one run play on second base. 1 out. Robinson 7. Here we go. David Robinson son got a pitch getting for Augustin Gray board. Ryder catching goes the balls 1-0. And then Robinson still got another pitch going for you Augustin Gray board. Yeah, I was waiting for it. Yeah, that was sick. If I was going to play lottery, he would have won, but he didn't think about playing it. And Maxwell Cruiser was caught stealing third base. By the catcher, JT really would do it to the third baseman at the wrong time. And Maxwell Cruiser's out. And David Robinson still got another pitch going for you Augustin Gray board. Why you don't run on JT? You're going to get more involved in that play. Swing that one to 5 balls 1-1. And David Robinson swung another pitch going for you Augustin Gray board. Augustin Ramirez draws out to the third base, elbow to the first base, and vice Harper. And Augustin Ramirez is out. That's 3 outs for the Marlins. So it's going to the Phillies have 4-1, the Marlins have 2-1. Then that's the end of the 7th, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 8th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies still in the battle. Let's see what the Phillies can do to the top of the 8th. The 3 Phillies players in the top of the 8th. JT Reno, Brandon Roach, and Anderson Reno. JT Reno is 1 for 3 with a double and a strikeout. Brandon Roach is 1 for 3 with a double and a run. And Harrison Reno is 1 for 3 with a strikeout, all got a run. But they say, don't spend all that money that you get from the lottery. Because I heard when the news hit, they say don't do that because you gotta be financially smart when it comes to lottery money. Because one, you can't tell nobody that you win the lottery. Because if you tell people that, they're gonna ask you for that money. Because if you tell people that, they're gonna ask you for that money, and then that's when you really know that one. And they also say talk to a lawyer or somebody so you know what to do with the money, so you're not just spending it all crazy and stuff. So you actually know the right thing to do because because that way you're not spending foolishly on stuff that you don't need. Because, yeah, because you gotta be smart. You gotta be smart with what you're doing. Because if you spend it all on crazy stuff, then you're not then you just spend it on stuff that you don't really need, and then it'd be a waste of time if you do anything. Yeah, so that's just saying, because, in case of laughing at you, I know, because she laughing because she walked down. He walked down, you got to tell her he got pizza for dinner, so she probably like, oh, yeah. I don't know, Chris is going to do that. You got to talk to Chris about that one. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we had J.T. Reed for the bat for the Phillies. No Philly bears on base. 0 outs. Top of the 8th. Here we go. Big change for the Marlins. Okay, gets to the pitch tonight. Gonna pitch for the Marlins. First day, war. So coming at the first day, gonna pitch. Gonna bring J.T. Reed for Marlins catch on strike 1-1. And first day, gonna pitch. Gonna bring J.T. Reed for it. You swing it down when that's a 5 balls at 0-2. You're not getting ready to see it. Oh, okay, you're gonna travel. That makes sense. And Christine gonna basically avoid JT Rainbow. Ronnie's catching those balls 1-2. From Restaurant going to ball for the Phillies. And Christine gonna basically avoid JT Rainbow. He swing it down when he swing it down goes right into the stand. That's a 5 balls 1-2. Can we buy? Can we buy? I don't know, cause I mean, I don't even know. And Christina in the pitch with JT away for it. And JT Miller was struck on the foul too. And JT Miller was out. And JT Miller 1 for 4 with your second strikeout. We're coming next to battle the Phillies. We got Buddy Morris next to battle the Phillies. No Philly bears or race. 1 out, top of the 8th. Here we go. Christina got the pitch and Buddy Morris going for it. Ronnie's catch goes balls 1-0. And Christina got the pitch and Buddy Morris going for it. So he never goes right into the grass. And Buddy Morris running around first. Stop a second. Buddy Morris got a W. Buddy Morris got a W. And Buddy Morris got a hit, so Buddy Morris is 2 for 4, yo. Buddy Morris got a W. Buddy Morris is 2 for 4, yo. And this is Buddy Morris' 20th double on the 2021 season on the line drive to the left field. Javier Hernandez. Alright, 6-5 jersey and the one thing that I do whatever is, and I know this gonna be hard to get. If you can give me a PS5, that would be great. I take a PlayStation 5 in a heartbeat. You got Eagles jerseys and stuff. I don't need that. I don't like the Flyers, so don't even get me there. Yeah, cause that would be for the PS5. I would take that. If you get that, that would be great, cause yeah, because I was saying on the PS5, because they got some good games on the PS5. They got college football 2026, I think it is. Yeah, so that's a fun one. They can play Madden 26 on there. You can even play 2K26 on there, which I already have for the PC. So I don't want to get that, but yeah, I'll rather win the world here. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Harrison Bader next to bat for the Phillies at 1 feet for the second base. 1 out, top of the 8th. Here we go. and Christine and the pitch 3 Harris and running catch goes 1-1, and Christine and the pitch Harris and running catch goes strike 1-1, and Christine and the pitch Harris and running catch goes ball 2-1, and Christine and the pitch Harris and ready for running catch goes ball 3-1, and Christine and the pitch goes Harris and ready for it. You swing it out when that's a strike. You swing it out when you swing it out as a 5 balls, a 3-2 as a full count. I mean, yeah. But I want the regular PS5, the one that has the the one with the disc drive in it, not the one without not the digital PS5, the regular PS5 with the disc drive in it. Cause I don't want the digital one because then you have to download the games and who wants to do that? And this thing that Christian Harris and that is ball form. The Harris Invader is Walter advanced the first base for the Phillies. And this is Harris Invader's first Walter game. Got the digital one, is expensive. And then they got the PS5 Pro. That's a lot of money too. And coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Max Killer against the Phillies. We got Phillies on first and second base. One out, top of the 8, here we go. Christian got pitch, and everybody Max and ready for it. The Max Killer grounds to a force out to the second base, and Max Killer cooks into the shortstop. All one for his running motion base to third base. Harrison Bailey is out at second base, and Max Killer race to first base. So the Phillies have Max Killer first base and running motion third base. But dang it, Harrison Bailey gets about the second base. So coming up next to bat with the Phillies, we got a Marlins next to bat with the Phillies. We got Philly Bears on first base and third base. 2 outs, top of the 8, here we go. First thing, got the pitch, get everybody Marlins ready for it. Running tends to go to strike 1-1. You right, no more human food. But Rocky, he's farting. And Keisha's mad. Yeah, because Keisha don't want you feeding the dog that stuff. Why would you see? You know Keisha leave the house now because you fed the dog human food. You know you're not supposed to feed the dog human food. It's not good for the digestive system. Any veterinarian would tell you not to do that because yeah. Even though I took that from me, that's with her dog. That's a whole different story. But you're not supposed to do that anyway. You want to feed them the actual dog food. You're not supposed to eat it because the human food, the pizza and stuff is supposed to be you and Keisha. The dogs have their own dog food. The one you buy when the pet store, that's the one you're supposed to feed the dogs. If we feed Rocky, not the human food. And we're considering another pitch for you on the great board. Running can go straight on, and we're considering another pitch for you on the running can go 1-1. Considering another pitch for you on the great board. Swing down the power 1 and 2. And Christine and then pitch for you on the great board. Running catch goes ball 2-2. And Max and Max Killer base third base, second base. This is Max Killer's third steal on the 21 season on second base. As I said, you should know better than that, Edwards. Like, why would you feed the dog the pizza? Why do you think, like, see? And then you know when the dog farts, it's gonna smell bad. Now Keisha's like, I don't know if Keisha's gonna be able to come back to the house now, cause now you just caused her. Now I don't know if she's gonna come back or not. And now the house gonna smell like dog farts now, cause you let the dog something they should be eating. And you can see a little pitch where you running game for running can go to straight 3 runs so down. That's what you get always for feeding the dogs human food. That's what you get for doing that. And running so to you 2-4 with your first strikeout. And that's 3 out to the Phillies. So 2 of the Phillies have 4 runs. The Marlins have 2 runs to the bottom of the 8, ladies and gentlemen. The Marlins turn the red, let's see the Marlins leave the turn the bottom of the 8. The 3 running plays the red, the bottom of the 8 beat Jacoby Muncy, Roberto Hernandez, and Aaron Wegman. So you shouldn't have done that, Elvis. You were trying to be nice to give the dog something, but then you realize that's not the right food he's supposed to eat anyway. And you just messed up your dog's digestive system just for that. Like, come on, what are you doing, man? He's cute. He's there. Like, what's wrong with me? I gotta open the window. Yeah, cause you think of the whole, you make the whole house smell like dog farting, cause you should never get in. I would teach you next time. I was never give Rocky no human food. I know sometimes when you eat food it falls on the floor, and then the dog eats it. Yeah, but I know the dog. Yeah, pets don't know better. Dogs don't know better. You got no better than to feed them stuff like that, because then if you mess with the insides, you're gonna be held responsible for that. Don't be trying to give your dog rocket to anybody in the chat. Don't be doing that. Mm-mm. Big change for the Phillies. So right, Dave Robinson said his done pitching for the night. From the pitch of the Phillies was Mastro. Coming to bat for the Marlins, we have Jacoby Morrissey in the bat for the Marlins. The Marlins fans are made 0 top the bottom of the eighth. Here we go. Mastro gonna pitch get in for you. For you, Jacoby Grayboard. Running catch goes strike going. And Jacoby and Mastro gonna pitch Jacoby Grayboard. The swing the ball was on two. Mastro gonna pitch Jacoby Grayboard. Running catch goes strike three. And Jacoby Morrissey is out. First strikeout from Master 1K. I see why she had mad at my mom's house, because, she was happy that she was sleeping peacefully. She wakes up, you wake her up and say there's food here, there's pizza and stuff. Then all of a sudden she sees that her dog farted, and now it smells like dog farts. Now she had her mom's house mad. And I bet you her mom's pissed off at you, because her mom probably like, why would your man do that? Make your dog human food. See, you caused something like that, but you caused this problem right here. So coming up next to bat for the Marlins, we have Roberto Hernandez against the bat for the Marlins. The Marlins players are made. One out, about 8. Here we go. Mastro gonna pitch. We have the Roberto Grayboard swinging down with the power on one. And Mastro gonna pitch. We have Roberto Grayboard. Right now catching the balls 1-1. And Mastro gonna pitch. Gonna bring Roberto Grayboard. Yeah, swinging and miss. Now strike 2 is 1-2. Yeah, but chicken and beef doesn't make your dog fart down. So you give him pizza and stuff with stuff that's not good. Yeah. Yeah. So and that's not another bitch. Get a little bitch. Can everybody have what the great boy? And the budget is that's what time I use. The budget is give up the better system of base on. My son gonna appreciate about the great boy. You swing it down with the 5-1-2. Now you got your neighbors mad at you too, because now that you open up the window, the whole neighborhood gonna smell like dog fart now. But then now that smells blowing in the air. And people gonna breathe that in, and we smell your dog fart everywhere. And the restaurant gonna piss me over on the road to the way forward. Run that catch goes ball 2 to 2-2. Yeah, because now the whole neighborhood gonna smell like dog fart because of the air. And people breathing that air, and then now they gotta smell that. And that's not gonna piss you over, and there's great forward. We have to go forward. Run that catch goes, that's strike 3. And Hernandez is out. Second strikeout for Mastro 2 Ks. I think he was game. He was so excited to see me. I gave him V for her run to sleep. Yeah, but that caused him to go get gassy though. Yeah, you can't get gassy off of beef. You can't get gassy off of chicken. The only thing you can gassy off is pizza and then like beans or something. If you eating beans, yeah, you get gassy off of beans real fast. So coming up next to bat for the Marlins, we have Eric Wegman coming next to bat for the Marlins. The Marlins players are raised 2 hours, top of the round the 8. Here we go. Master got a pitch for Eric Wegman. Running catches on the strike was on 1. The Master got a pitch for Eric Wegman. Running catches goes balls 1-1. I think our bird name is who? Moon. Really? And that's sort of the bitch with Eric Gray boy. Run that catch goes the ball 2-2-1. And Matt Strong with the pitch get away Eric Gray boy. Running catch goes to strike 2 to 2-2. Yeah, because you gave him that stuff. See, nobody can help you with that. Whatever, you stuck in the house with Rocky Barton, and Keisha ain't gonna come back now. Keisha ain't coming back at all tonight because now if she finds out, if she calls your phone and they say the Rocky stopped partying, he said no, she ain't gonna come back home. She might just stay spend the night at her mom's house because you know. The master of the pastry Rocky before you with the pastry air great boy, sweet as the bubble 2-2. The master of the pastry air great boy. And maybe that's for time you will the balance is more base on the rest of the picture you're great for it. Running can go the ball 3-2 to put him. Yeah, that's why I said I was stuck with that. Cause you shouldn't know. You see, you don't listen to the rules like what you can and cannot feed your dog. And it clearly states that any veterinarian that I know of, like I got some friends in college who are veterinarians, that you're not supposed to feed a dog human food. It's not good for their digestive system. And if you feed them any gassy foods, they're gonna be farting to the point where they can't stop. So you know, and then. Right, cause you're not supposed to feed it. The only food you're supposed to feed a dog is the one you get from the pet store, like the dog food that they make that's for meant for dogs. Human food is not meant for dogs. You're not supposed to feed them that. Even if you see your dog trying to eat a piece of food that falls off your plate, you gotta pick that off the floor real fast because the dog will eat it like it's okay. That they're allowed to eat something like that. And that was you should have known better as a dog owner. You're not supposed to feed your dog that. But you don't learn. Like your dog, you want to give him a little treat. Like come on now. No, cause see, once you give your dog pizza, now he was nice addicted to it now. Cause you started it was you gave your dog pizza, now he's addicted to it. Cause see, you should never gave it to him at all. See, that's what you see. You shouldn't have done that. That's two things. You can't feed a dog or cat any human food. Cause dogs and cats are not supposed to eat human food. Dogs and cats got their own type of food, and you're not eating. The cat's supposed to eat tuna, so you're not supposed to give a cat any human food. And then dogs, they have their own dog food they're supposed to eat anyway. And restaurant and the fish getting very bored. Everywhere the pots out to the showtime model, so everyone's out. So coming next, so that's the answer to the moment. So the Phillies have 4 runs, the Marlins have 2 runs, and the England German. We went on to the ninth and final England German. It's the Phillies turn the red, the Phillies new turn the red top 9. The Phillies turn the red top 9. We Bryson started. Kyle Swim had a win. Bryson starts 1 for 2 with a double and a run behind. Kyle Swim was 1 for 2 with 2 hit by Page to strike out a run. And the other one was 1 for 3 with a walk. Yeah, Elvis is stuck with this problem because he just got his girlfriend to leave the house. She ain't coming back. She had a mom house. She got nothing to come back at all night because you did this. You should not have did that. When you want that pizza, it should be for you and Keisha, not for Rocky. Rocky got his own food. You should have given him his dog food. Should have got him his dog bowl and put his own food in there that you know that you eat that you're supposed to eat, and then that way it won't be no issue. But you want to feed him stuff because you want to be like, you don't want to think that he's allowed to eat this stuff. No. Why would you do that anyway? That's kind of like you trying to kill your dog or something. I didn't know. I always gave my dog human food because dog food is boring. Yeah, but that's what you're supposed to feed them. And a veterinarian will tell you that that's the kind of stuff they gotta eat. You can't give them just human food. You're not allowed to do that. They're not a human person. You can't do that. Guess what, Wednesdays? Elvis fed his dog Rocky human food, and now his dog Rocky can't stop farting in the house. And now that Rocky, now that he fed his dog Rocky pizza and stuff, Now his dog Rocky can't stop farting. And now Keisha left the house. Keisha went over to her mom's house. And now Keisha ain't gonna come back to the house tonight because Elvis fed his dog human had pizza. So now the dog keep on farting. And Elvis trying to open up the windows and try to get the smell of the dog fart out the window. And now all the neighbors in the neighborhood are mad at Elvis now because the whole neighborhood smell like dog fart now because he opened up the windows and try to get the smell out. And now all the Elvis's neighbors are mad at him for that. Yeah. Yes, and then Keisha said, like, I'm not gonna stay here because she got mad. Keisha finally said that was, why would you feed our dog that pizza? And that was said the reason why I wanted to feed and Rocky some pizza because I'm getting tired of him eating dog food because it got boring. He said, oh, because he said he got tired of Rocky keep eating dog food because dog food is boring and he wanted him to have human food. I don't care about that. If I had a cat and my cat eat the same damn freaking cat food, I'm not gonna start giving them like freaking human food. No, I'm not gonna start doing that because you're not gonna start giving the pets stuff they're not supposed to have. Because if people start giving the cats the wrong food, then the cats are gonna start just throwing up hairballs all over the damn floors and stuff. And be like, well, you get random stuff they're not supposed to eat. Yeah, I was gotta say sorry because you called. You gotta say sorry to all your neighbors, man. Cause you caused it to smell like what. You gotta say sorry to your neighbors, man. So we got Vice Stock in the back of the Phillies, the Phillies and made zeros, top of the ninth, here we go. We're staying in the pitch where you start running because you're strangle the one. And then staying in the pitch you start with Vice Stock falls up to the centimeter to come you want to see and Vice Stock down. Coming next to the Phillies got your 2025 National MVP Council MVP, the Phillies of base, one on top nine, here we go. We're staying in the pitch you swim running because you're strangle the one. And continuing the pitches running catch the long one. And continuing the pitching going Cosmo flies on so to the center field to come in more seeing Cosmo down. Coming next to bat the Phillies, we got Alabama next to bat the Phillies and Philly pairs of A's. 2 outs, top of 9, here we go. Pitching and pitch, we have one catch goes ball blue. One catch goes swinging at 5-1. And pitching and pitch, we have one swinging at 5-2. And this thing in the picture, swing, and that bone strikes on the foul too, and that bone's out. Okay, so right side you 1 for 3, Cosmo you 0 for 3. First strikeout, Adamo you 0 for 4 with your first strikeout. So that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So it's good. The Phillies have 4 when the Marlins are 2 move on to the bottom of the ninth with German. It's the Marlins soon the man will see the Marlins new will turn the man at the top of the bottom of the ninth. The 3 more places at the bottom of the ninth will be Joey Wagner, Javier St. Julia, and Troy Johnston. Apologize to Keisha who just woke up to the moon on toy in the crib. Yeah. You also gotta text Evans, you gotta text an apology, but you also gotta text Keisha and say you're sorry too. For that, yeah, so you can tell Keisha you're sorry for doing that. And when you write that letter, you say, Dear Keisha, I'm sorry for feeding our dog Rocky pizza and stuff and making him fart in the house. I will never ever feed him pizza ever again. Sincerely, Elvis. That way she knows that you will never do that again. Yeah, because you got on here, because I don't play Fortnite. Yeah, so that way Keisha would know that you really are not going to feed that dog no more, because the picture changed for the Phillies, the match for the picture with the coming picture with me. Yolanda doing it. So we got Liam Hicks pitching for Joey Winters. So we got Liam Hicks coming to bat for the Marlins, and the Marlins plays on base. So we all about 9, here we go. They're all gonna pitch, gonna really Liam great, but running catch goes ball blue. And the one gonna pitch me leaving great, but running catch goes straight 1-1-1. And the one gonna pitch me leaving great, but leave hits as for time you leave hits you reviving the red box to a base on. And the one gonna pitch me leaving great, but leave his bounce out to the first baseman. Right, so I'm here first to the picture. You know, name Jerome, and stepping the first base back in time, and leave hits his out. I'm not that crazy to be him pizza ever again. It's like it's thick wrong without him. Now, what's that? Why would you tell him to put a whole slice of pizza in there? Now you trying to get him more mad with pizza. Stop Winston. You're not helping. You're not helping them. You're not helping Winston. You're not helping at all. Coming next to that for the Marlins, we have Javier Senor next to that for the Marlins, no more than players on base. What else happened? About that, here we go. The one got a pitch gonna be Javier ready for it. And Javier Senor grows up to the second base and right out to the first base and right over. And you know Javier to Sunjay's out. Now they're threatening to call the counts. What are they gonna do the rest of the So coming next to that for the Marlins, we have Troy Justin Tucker next to that for the Marlins, the Marlins players on base, 2 outs, bottom of the ninth, here we go. Drawing at the pitch, drawing at the pitch, getting for Troy Gray Board, running catching those balls with him, and drawing at the pitch, Troy Gray Board, swinging the mids, a strike one is 1-1. And drawing at the pitch, getting for Troy Gray Board. And running catching goes the ball 2-1. Yeah, Evans. I think when Cardinal was saying they call it cops on you. I think the neighbors call it cops on you because of what you fed your dog. So they're not mad at the dog. They mad at you for having your dog stinking up the neighborhood. So they take it out. They mad at you, not the dog, though. Cause you're the owner. You should know better. You're the owner, you should know better. Yeah, but you should have known better. You should have been like, okay, like yeah. I know a lot of pet owners get tired of feeding the pets the same old food. I get it, but it's better to do that than give them something what you have, cause you don't do that. And you're not gonna pitch when you enjoy your way for it. Runner can go to ball 2-1. You're not gonna pitch when you enjoy your way for it. Swing that 5-1-2-2. And you're not gonna pitch when you enjoy your way for it. Yeah. And swing at 5-1-2-2. And you're not gonna pitch when you enjoy swing at 5-1-2-2. And you're not gonna pitch when you enjoy your way for it. Swing and miss, not strike three. And Joey Johnson's out. And that's the ball game. Final score is 4-2. Phillies win. So the Phillies were based on the 83 and the Phillies were based on the let me see right there. The Phillies were based on the 83 and 59 the season. The Marlins were dropped down to 65 and 77 the season. The Phillies get the 83rd win. The Marlins get the 77 goals. And yeah, and Hayes Dodds pitched a good game. So Hayes Dodds moves to 13 and 6 on the season with a 4.01 ERA. And then Hunter gets another save. So that's good for him. So yeah. And so the Phillies won yesterday, 9-3. And then the Phillies won tonight, 4-2. All we gotta do is win tomorrow and get the sweep. And the Phillies will get the behinds out of Miami and fly back to Philadelphia to take on the Kansas City Royals. So you know that. I'm talking about the Warriors from Kansas City, not the damn NFL team, not the Chiefs. We ain't talking about that one. Because that's the one that he was got playing the 14, so you know that's going to be interesting for that one. And your Chevy player of the game is the left fielder, Brandon Marsh, who's 2-4 with 2 doubles, a 1, and a 4 in multi-XBH game this season. Shout out to Brandon Marsh. Yeah, Marshy. Yeah, long hair, Mr. Long Beard and shit. Yeah, Yeah, so guys, I will be streaming the Phillies at the Miami Marlins for game number 3 of the 3-game series So tomorrow afternoon at 1:40 p.m. So hope the Phillies go for the sweep tomorrow, so they can get out of Philadelphia and get out of Miami, come back to Philadelphia for 3 game for a series against the Kansas City Royals. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Shout out to Edwards coming to stream. Shout out to Winston that's coming to stream. And shout out to Dave, so shout out to come to stream. Everyone else coming to stream. And yeah, let's sing the song right here, yo. Get your head in the clouds. There's a lot to be learned. So get your head in the clouds. There's a lot to be learned. So look around. Once there was a Suyolan. Thought he moved Robert Chiglin. Anyone knows and it can move Robert Chiglin, but he has high hopes. He has high hopes. He is high and high in the sky. So when you start to feel low, instead of letting go, just remember that it, whoo, once there goes another world with you. Once there goes another world with you. Once there goes another world with you. Let's go hide the hunt for Red October. Yeah. At least the smell's leaving, but when Keisha come back, that's the question, Elvis. That's the question, when Keisha come back. No, wait, guys, wait a minute, my bad, I said it wrong. So, guys, the Phillies got to get the sweep tomorrow and come back home to Philadelphia for a 4-game series against the New York Mets. I skipped ahead, y'all. My bad. The Phillies got to come back home to Philadelphia for a 4-game series against the New York Mets. Oh, yeah, I forgot, but I skipped to the 12 and shit. My bad, y'all. So that's what I just saying. Yeah, so the Phillies got to win tomorrow. And then come home to Philadelphia to take on the Mets for a 4-game series from the 8th to the 11th. So you know that's going to be a good one. And you know the Phillies can try to do that one because you know the Mets are not going to win in our house. Not next week, then. So you know that. Yes. Okay, she came back. Really, she did. I think I see next to. Oh yeah, Keisha. Let's get into the pitching matchups for tomorrow night's game, guys. Let's get into the pitching matchup, y'all. And the Phillies are still number 1 in the National East at 83-59, and still higher than the Mets, who are 76-65. Where the Mets are going to lose next week against Philadelphia. I swear on the head. So the Mets better bring it next week. Because they got to play us from Monday all the way to freaking Thursday. They better bring it. Okay, so now we got Tom Walker pitching tomorrow afternoon. We don't know who he's going up against. But Tom Walker's 4-7 of the season with 75 strikers and a 3.92 ERA. So we're not sure who Tom Walker's going up against. But all I'm going to say is, guys, Tom Walker probably going to make us lose the game tomorrow because Tom Walker is the worst pitcher ever. So I'm just going to say that. Even if the offense get him run support and Tom Walker just pitches terrible, that would just kind of say, like, oh, well, the offense did their job with the pitcher and the pitcher messed it up. But then again, I hope Tom Walker pitches good so that way it won't be just the offense doing all the work and then he just pitches like a bad person, like it's horrible. Because then that way, because every time Tom Walker pitches, it's like the game's gonna go bad because number one, the offense won't get him run support because you know he pitches terrible. Tom Walker like to walk freaking people and shit, and then you know and then gets home run stopped over him. So it's like you literally, what goodness can you get out of that, right? So yeah, that's enough for me to say, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow noon for the next Phillies regular season live payment. Let's go Phillies in. And also, guys, I have a new video on my main channel. It's the video of my I have a new video on my main channel, my Master High channel. It's my trip to the Battleship, New Jersey vlog. So it's coming out tomorrow at 11 a.m. tomorrow on my Master High channel. So all you gotta do is go to my channel section and then click on that, click on the Master High channel and go watch that. So that's that's my main channel, the vlogs and stuff. Check that out. And make sure y'all check out the NBA 2K26. The Journey of James Jackson Part 1 on Tuesday at 11 a.m. So that's coming out. So just let you know that one. And, yeah, so, just check that one out. So, yeah. So that being said, guys, I'm going to go, yo. And for your scramble, shut the hell up, number one. Because you don't know shit. You don't know shit. Yeah, every YouTuber has moderators anyway to keep the chat clean, so nobody coming in the stream saying a bunch of mean stuff to me. So there you go, there you go. Saying somebody having moderators dictate all that. Come on now. Yeah, 'cause you know. I got NBA 2K26. Look, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, I'm gonna show you right here. Look. Yeah, that right here. I'm playing the W mode. Yeah. Yeah, I got the new one that is playing the W mode, so I got the new one. Yeah, that's me, by the way. So that's me in the W mode I'm playing right now. Yeah, when you see the video on Tuesday, you will see that it's not 25. So you'll see like when I create, you'll see what the building looks like. The building looks way different than the building than the my player building in 25 was way different. Yeah, you'll see. And then when I start the story mode and stuff, the story mode is gonna be way different than 2K25 story mode. Yeah, you'll see the difference with that one. Cause you don't get to play in college or anything. You started playing in high school, then you go that way for open run with Dion. Then you move from that to sign up to get an agent, and then you talk to this agent, and you go play for, and then you pick a team that you're gonna play for like the union league or whatever. And then after you do that, then you can talk to an agent called Austin Kelly, and then after that, you decide if you're gonna play in France or Madrid, and then you pick that and win the games over there. Then after you do all that, then you get to come back to America and decide what team you want to work out for, and then whatever team you pick to work out for, that's the team that's going to draft you. And then after that, you start your NBA career and try to see if you can take the whatever NBA team that drafts you all the way to the NBA Finals and win the whole thing. And pretty much the storylines between that, where you got to do endorsement deals, a bunch of other stuff. Then you got side quests you can do that's outside your NBA career and stuff. So so you can get VC and stuff. So there's more things you can do. So and it's kind of fun though. And you get to upgrade your player the more VC you get. And then and if you get to like an 85 roll, then you can create like a rebirth player, and a rebirth player is like another player you can play where you can play online where you have all the where you have all the when you can able to make a second player so they can start with all that with everything that's already completed and stuff. So that's kind of fun. And the clothes in the game are expensive because they cost a lot of VC and stuff. So just to make your mod player look good, you gotta have enough VC to do it. So. Yeah, and then you can play park where you get to play against your friends. You can play right against your friends, street ball, all this stuff. So you get to do a lot of things. So and it's a good game. It's a good game where you get to grind your my player, starting from zero, starting from a 6-year-old and work their way up to a 99. So it's kind of like it's kind of like a grind period. It's kind of like how MLB The Show 25 works. You start at low overall and you try to work your way, trying to get your ball player up to to a 99 and stuff. So you're trying to get him up there. And it'll take a while because the more you play, and the more you upgrade them, the more actual points you put towards the certain categories and stuff, and they upgrade and they move on up. So it's kind of like it's kind of like that. But one thing MLB The Show 25 to have like cutscenes and stuff like like 2K has. Yeah, cause they do have cutscenes. They do have that for like when you're talking to the like the different people in the colleges and stuff. Yeah, they do have that part. And they do have cutscenes. They do have those. Yeah, they do and stuff like that. They do have all those things. I forgot they do have those. Yeah, so they do have all those things. Just say they don't show you the one where when you're trying to sign a endorsement deal with the age or anything in 25 and MLB, they don't have that part though. So yeah. But I haven't played Madden 26 yet. I don't got Madden 26 yet, but when I do get Madden 26, that's gonna be another series I'm gonna be doing because that one I've seen the videos of people playing that one, and it's kind of like that one sounds like it's gonna be a good one as well. Cause the way the home screen looks after your football player gets drafted and stuff, and it's like it's really cool and there's different things you can do. They have all the cutscenes and stuff, so that's gonna be another game that's gonna be interesting too. Yeah, so yeah, so cause I love playing the career modes for some games. Like MLB, I like playing Road to Show, and then for 2K26, I like playing the my career mode plus the W mode. And then for Madden, it's the Superstar mode. I don't really play like franchise or nothing like that. I don't play franchise. I don't play franchise mode in MLB or in Madden because I just don't do that. Some people like playing that and doing all that kind of like playing that and stuff. But me, I don't do that kind of thing. I just don't do that kind of stuff because just no reason for that anyway. But in 2K, not only can you play the mockery moves, had to do with the storyline for the out of bounds stuff, and then the day mode for like the women. But you also can play the Miami mode where you can make a player like in the futures mode section, make a ball player, make a basketball player, and you can get that basketball player, take them and put them throw them into a draft, and then when they get drafted by a team, then you get to play them in the Miami mode. Where you get to take that team all the way to the NBA finals and stuff. You don't have to go through high school like the mockery mode does, and everything that you do for your player the player that you create that has not to do with the online mode. When you're offline and stuff, everything offline is free. The tattoos, the everything. So like the tattoos are free, the shoes are free, everything. So like literally the accessories, everything. So you don't have to worry about BC. That everything's like behind BC for like the accessories for your NBA player, for the games and the shoes and everything. So that way that's the fun part about that. So. And you get to choose any body type for your mod player as well when you're going offline and stuff, because then you don't have to worry about you have to work out in the gaming facility just to get to another body type and stuff, and then all that stuff. So that's a good thing too. So that kind of that's why people like playing the offline mode on NBA, because you get to make your playing where you want to have to worry about BC and stuff. So it's like like a free thing. Because when you play online, you have to worry about having enough VC to be able to get those certain things. And it's like right behind VC currency, which is stupid. It's stupid, but that's how 2K runs. So the offline mode in 2K is free. It's free. I played my NBA so many years in 2K, and it's like I like that one better because you ain't gotta use VC to kind of buy clothes for your my player and shoes and stuff, and then also like the accessories for them to wear on the court and stuff like that on the court, like accessories like headbands and armbands and stuff, all that stuff behind VC and stuff. So it's like literally that's why because you want to make your ball playing looking drippy. You can't do it because you gotta have enough VC to get a certain shirt, a certain pants, a certain shoes, and the shoes are like 10,000 VC, and it's like damn, if you ain't got that, then the shirts. Like I took James to the Jordan store, and the Jordan shoes are like 10,000 VC. Then the shirts are like 13,000 VC. Like literally, like if you ain't got it, you can't make your player looking like looking drippy. You can. So it's like that's just then you have to go to Swag and get something basic, and because you can't get the shoes, so it's something like that's the fun part about him. Yeah, so you can't do that. What's up, like really? Yeah, you gotta make the zone to Keisha. I'm not even drunk. If I was drunk, God only knows what would have happened for real. If I gotta run wild with the sun, really, yeah. I should give Rocky another size. Only can, yeah, don't do that. Because you can't give Rocky no more food and no food for a week. Because you have to feed him only his dog food. And that's it. You don't complain of it that the dog food is boring and all that stuff because that's what you're supposed to do. Because if a veterinarian was at your house right now and found out that you fed your dog Rocky some pizza that was human food, the veterinarian would be mad at you for that because they're like, what are you doing? Like, now you trying to make your dog have gastritis? Where you gonna have your dog falling up a storm? Like literally, what are you doing? Like, yeah, you did want to make lesson ever. It's never feed your dog human pizza. That made your dog want to fight, and that made your dog get so addicted to pizza that Rocky wants another one, and he looking at you to give him another one because you started something that you gave him something that he gets so addicted to because you thought that was the right thing to do. You didn't think it was like, oh, I'll give him a pizza with cheese and bacon on it. Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen to his insides. And then you find out that that Rocky gets gassy. So reading that stuff, right? You didn't think. Yeah, maybe if he gave him another one, he would even out. No, which things. Elvis should not be giving his dog Rocky another one. That's not gonna help. That's gonna make it worse. Keisha just came back to the house. Now you just saying that right now. Wednesday, why would you even say that? You trying to get Elvis to get, you want Elvis to have Keisha leave again? If you give the dog another pizza and then all of a sudden he farts up again. Like you're not helping out with what's that? You just causing a problem right now. Yeah, you're not helping. What's up with Keisha? But I'm saying what's that? You're not helping Elvis right now. You're just trying to make him just give the dog another one so he can have another fart storm. You're not even saying anything that's nice right now. Because all you're trying to say, even out the stuff, I already told Elvis don't give the dog no more pizza. And why you encourage him to do that? Why are you encouraging him to do that Wednesday? Why are you encouraging Elvis to do that? By saying, it might balance his stomach out. You said maybe if you would to give him another one, that's not even saying if, because that means you want Elvis to do that. Yeah, see, you're gonna get Keisha throws that Elvis out. It's gonna be your fault Wednesday because Keisha just came back. And now you just trying to, you're not trying to help him. You're just trying to say if, because that's not, Elvis is out front though. No, what's that? We were Elvis said at the top of him. He said, yeah, Elvis, you going to get me thrown out. Yeah, so you gonna get him thrown out. So I know Keisha heard what you said, saw what you wrote in the stream anyway. You know that that. So if Evans tells Keisha what you just said, then that. So you shouldn't have said that. Shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have wrote that down. That was not funny though. That was not funny though. I know we're doing the post game chit chat, but that was not funny. What you Wednesday? That was not funny though, because it smelled like a snake cold out of the day. Yeah. I was watching language. I was watch the cursing though. If you're gonna mention about something that happened, don't use curse words in there. Yeah, 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 but don't make funny jokes like that. It was fun in games, Elvis, until you realized you saw that Keisha was not in the house and she left and went to her mom's house. It wasn't funny then, cause when Keisha was no when Keisha left the house, it wasn't funny to you. It was funny then when she smelled that. You thought it was funny when she smelled the dog part. You thought it was funny, huh? You thought that part was funny, right? Oh, okay. So I'm gonna say this loudly and clear. Keisha, if you're listening to the stream right now, Elvis thought it was funny then until you left the house. Until you left, you thought it was funny until you left the house. So you thought it was funny. So if you're listening to the stream right now, you thought it was funny it was funny until you left the house. So he thought it was funny that you smelled the dog part and everything. And then when you left the house, you thought that was funny too. Yeah, you know that even for human beings, if we eat anything that can give us give us gastritis, we know we're not supposed to eat that. Like that's like like eating beans. Like you're not supposed to eat like I know you're supposed to eat kidney beans. And that's good food for you with rice and everything. But you don't know that beans can make you gassy for a human being. So we know that it's like that's when people don't try to eat beans anymore because they make them gassy. So yeah, so that's why I tell you. That's why I told Keisha like it's not funny for you to say that. I hope Keisha do get you for what you just wrote because you said it. Because not yeah, you should know when a dog. You should know like if you know when a human being is gonna pass gas, you should know the same thing for a dog. It takes a while for the insides to kind of like take all the smell, take what the food they ate and kind of turn it into a gas bubble and then leak it out. It takes a while. So yeah, so you should know that when it leaks out and goes in the air, then it comes apart. That smells so bad. So yeah, but if you feed the dog any more human food during the week hours, you on your own. And I hope Fisher leaves the house again if you ever try doing it again. So just let you know that you just been warned right now. You just been warned. Yeah, it did affect it affect you though. It affect your sense of smell because you have to smell that stuff when Rocky passed gas, so it affected your nose, it affected Keisha's nose, so so that's like so it affected both y'all noses, so you gotta remember that it affected both y'all noses, so don't even say yeah, so you gotta remember that it's not it's you and it's you, Keisha, and Rocky in that house. So whenever y'all eat in that house, if y'all get gassy and fart and stuff, you gotta make sure that if you're gonna fart and stuff, make sure you go outside and do it. Cause if you go outside and do it, at least you're not doing it inside the house, but somebody else gotta smell it and be wondering, like and all like that, and then they gotta wonder why they can't sit next to you because and stuff like that. And even the neighbors were mad at you. That was because you opened up the window and let the smell that fart go outside, and then the whole neighborhood, all the neighbors in the neighborhood had to smell that, and that's why the neighbors had to call the cops on you because you let them smell, you let them breathe in smelling gas, like smelling like they think it was gas that it was smelling, that something was burning, but actually it was your dog fart and stuff that smelled like your dog fart smell like rotten eggs. You know how rotten eggs smell? Yeah, that's how your dog's fart smell, like just like that, like rotten eggs. And that's not a good kind of smell either. Yeah, so the neighbors were mad because like because you made the thing smell. Yeah, it smelled like it smelled like rotten eggs. You know. Everybody know what deviled eggs smell like. Deviled eggs are not like that. Deviled eggs don't have the good smell. They are tasty, but it's just that it's just yeah. How deviled eggs smell. When somebody makes deviled eggs, you know how that smells. Deviled eggs smell like a fart that's threw up in the trash can kind of smell. And you know that. Yeah. Sorry to hear when why was somebody why what's that? You shouldn't talk about Michael though. And just because somebody's saying something that happened to their wife and stuff, you don't tie them out for that. And you don't tie with somebody that they're going through stuff. You don't tie people out for that. And and you don't tie somebody out for that. Okay, now the comment he did say was kind of wrong. Yeah. So that yeah, the good thing you talking about for that. Yeah. Okay. If you was okay. Yeah, so that's how that makes sense. So just like that one smells so bad. It's like not even good smell. Yeah, and I never ate double eggs ever, so I wouldn't want to eat something that eggs that smell like smell bad. I really wouldn't want to eat that. It smell like eggs, horrible times here, yeah. Like when you pass like it's like actually your dog's fart smell like smell like the Camden, New Jersey, ocean, like where the battleship is at. It smell like that. It smell like that ocean, but it smell like rotten shit, and it smell like fish. It smell like dirty water. That's like and that bad smell. That's like somebody throwing some stuff in there. Like they trying to have feces in the water, and they give you like bad smell. You know what I'm saying? So like ate the baby. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, cause when Dory figures throw tear gas at you, and that tear gas stuff gets in your eyes and stuff. That's how the smell feel like. You feel like that. And tear gas in your eyes if you're a protester. That's not fun to get in your eyes. And that tear gas can burn your eyes. So you get tear gas thrown in your face. You gotta cover your eyes because if it burns your eyes out, you ain't gonna be able to see. Yeah, Rocky is a cute dog, but you just gotta know what not to feed your animals anyway. Yeah, I wish should have had a dog. Should have had a gas mask on handy on standby, just in case when his dog was about to fart, his dog was starting to fart and stuff, and kept on farting. He should have had one. Yeah, but doing a varsity all comments on your channel, the good and the bad comments, they are telling your views and your interaction. They ain't worried about what people say. All right, PJ Bishop, you think you know everything. Thank you for that. Yeah, PJ Bishop, I've been doing this for years, so you don't have to tell me something I don't already know. So you tell me something I don't already know. Really, people do that. Well, yeah, TikTok don't, yeah, YouTube don't do anything about that. The people can, yeah, smoking on YouTube Live, YouTube should do something about that, cause you know that shouldn't be allowed. Cause on TikTok you're not allowed to drink on TikTok Live. You can't show what you're drinking on live. You can't smoke in front of, you can't smoke, you can't drink in front of the camera, cause they're gonna find out whatever you're drinking could be like, the camera is like a bad thing. Like you can be drinking a ginger ale soda, they gonna look at that like drinking alcohol or something. And then you can't smoke on TikTok Live either because they don't want to see this. They don't want the smoke on what you smoking to be up in the air. Let's say you smoking marijuana or weed or as well as cigarettes. They don't take that live. They don't want to see the smoke blowing in the front of the camera. And then they're gonna give you a whole TikTok stream like a violation. Well, you know, when you use the right tobacco, whatever the kind of thing it is. But they're gonna feel like you can't do that. So you gotta turn your face off the camera and do it. So that way it won't get seen on there. Cause that's how you can eat on TikTok live if you want to do that. And you're going to TikTok live if you want to do that. But you just can't smoke on TikTok live because it's not allowed. Cause you know then they got to see what you're smoking and they see all the smoke coming in front of the camera. And then you gotta try to push it away because you know. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, because on YouTube, find rules and finding your name it only follows you now. So now someday you until I see her in all the YouTube for real, you know. Yeah, 'cause that's on TikTok though, 'cause TikTok's different than YouTube though. 'Cause on TikTok, they'll definitely ban your stream altogether because they'll give you a violation and say, you know, for use of whatever, and they tell you you gotta end your stream because you got a violation, so you know, stuff like that. Yeah, I know every year. I know I'm your favorite streamer on YouTube. I don't know the best laws. I ain't even looking for that anyway. Cause I'm only focused on the Phillies and stuff. So they sent the Phillies one day. I wanted to win tomorrow. Then get ready for this 4-game series against the Mets starting next week, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday they got a 3-game series against the Royals after the Mets and stuff. So you know, at home. So you know that's what they're gonna do. You know, and I know, and I think Aaron knows Butter plays for the Kansas City for the play for the Royals. So I think he's the catcher and stuff. So yeah, so that's I think so. So that's gonna be yeah, cause no. Aaron knows Butter plays for the Colorado Rockies. My bad. Cause he used to be a Kansas City Royals catcher, and then he got traded to the Rockies. I forgot about that. Yeah, because I think the last time the Phillies played the Rockies, I think I think Austin knew it was like they were in town for that one. So yeah, that's why I keep getting that mixed up. You know, I forgot that with the Colorado Rockies with the Kansas City Royals, you got Bobby Witt Jr. on that team, and you know Bobby Witt Jr. can hit, so that's gonna be probably Friday. So yeah, so you know. Yeah, they put the lineup in Bobby Witt Jr. and then the Phillies gonna have to figure out how to stop him from going pitching that Friday night game. Yeah, Richard Price game would have to deal with him. Yeah. Wait, you never met Keisha's mom? So obviously you never met your girlfriend's mom. That is saying something right there. If you never met your girlfriend's mom, then that's saying a whole lot for yourself. You never met your girlfriend's mom. That's wow. He said as soon as I get to see Keisha's mom, he said, oh. Well, you saying like that's a bad thing. Yes, I met. Oh, you did meet Keisha's mom. But I gotta explain what happened to Rocky. Oh, you gotta explain what happened to Rocky to her mom. You gotta explain that to Keisha's mom. Damn. And then she's gonna be mad at you for that. She's gonna say, why you feed you and my daughter, why you feed the dog then? He's not gonna say, why would you feed you and my daughter's dog, the pizza boy, what was you thinking, man? Why would you want to that's why you make Keisha have to leave the house and come to my place because you wanted to make her, you wanted her to have her nose smelling something foul. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, and you want to say to me that you were tired of like eating the same dog food, so you want to try to get him a human food, which is pizza, so you think that would be much better for the justice system? Well, you had him part up a storm, and then on top of that, you try to get the air out by trying to open up a window, and then you had the whole neighborhood, you got all your neighbors mad at you for stinking up the neighborhood, and then that's why your neighbors called the police on you. Yeah, you ain't no good coming from that. That's how Keisha mom would be talking, like, then. Yeah, that's how Keisha mom be coming at you after you explain what happened. She be like, really though? I make a little joke. I say I gave Keisha pizza, and then she borrows. No, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't make a little joke. No, Elvis, don't do that. Don't try to blame Keisha on this. Don't try to make a joke on Keisha when you're at her mom's house and try to say her daughter did this. No, don't do that, Elvis. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, so I gonna say I gave pizza, and then she bought it. Yes, and don't do that. Don't try to do that because Keisha mom will be pissed at you. Try to blame her daughter and say you caused the whole party thing. Don't even try to do that. That's not funny. It's not funny to do that. Right, so don't do that. Yeah, it's a great lesson. It tells you that dogs can't eat human food, so you just know that. You can't feed the dog. You can't feed the dog pizza because that makes them gassy. So anything that can make a dog gassy, you don't feed them. Just for that matter, you don't. That's a wrong thing. Yeah, that's something that you don't feed your dog. So, because you feed your dog anything that's gonna make them gassy, that's gonna be your own downfall for that one. Because you have to smell that stuff, and then and you ain't got no mask on your face to keep your nose from breathing that in. So, and then you causing a problem for you and your partner who lives in the house because of. What did your most recent? No, don't say that. Don't like that. Get that out of here. Yeah, I do forgive you. I do forgive you, Elvis. But it's just lesson learned. Never do that again, though. Yeah, I'm on Keisha's. I forgive you, Elvis. But I like I'm cool. I like Keisha. She's cool and everything. But don't try to drive out of the house again by feeding Rocky something that's gonna cause him gonna get gassy. Don't do that. Because don't do that. Because that way Keisha won't leave the house again. So that's just for next time. You order food, don't give the dog any. You just feed Rocky his actual dog food that you bought, and they say that's needed for him. You just tell Rocky you can't have none of your food because yes, that's what you gotta do. You gotta tell your dog no. Because if you don't tell your dog no, then he's gonna be staring at you with a crying face wanting some of your food, and then you gonna just give it to Rocky, and then be like, oh, and then you're not gonna learn your lesson. And then next time if you do that, then it's not like you know. Because I was watching this commercial, guys, where this girl in the commercial was like, she knew what time to feed her dog every minute. because you know she wasn't know what time to pick dog because the thing was like for donate. It was like a donation commercial. You know when it was sending dog food, she asked about what time she should be her dog buster, and she was being her dog buster the same dog food they bought that they always get for the from Buster every day at the same time, and that was the food that's the food that her dog supposed to eat anyway, and it was good with Down syndrome and stuff. So it's like you literally like, and she didn't get tired of being doing the same thing because literally that's what you're supposed to eat because you know knew better. Yeah, so you know just for that reasoning. Yeah, so that's just saying, you know, if anybody's a pet owner, make sure if you're a cat owner or dog owner, make sure you check with with your veterinarian what you should feed your pets, and not make the mistake that whatever was just did. So you gotta check with your veterinarian if it's okay to give them the human food first before you do it. You know, just to see if it's okay to do that. And some veterinarians might say no, you can't do it, and then you know, cause they know that's not good for them. So yeah.